here for 30 minutes laughing my head off.
Oh, that's good.
Some people are just so funny. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they are. It's good. It's exciting.
What did y'all do today? Hey Kelly, what are we doing in the green here?
Yeah, I don't know. I just grabbed a t-shirt. Yeah, you
Yeah, me too.
I missed out. We're blue.
I updated my wardrobe. I had to. Uh-oh.
That's my
Well, I
alarm.
had a bad bellyache today.
Oh, okay.
I won't continue that story. I'll say that for another day. But
Yeah, that's okay.
Lord have mercy. But no, I didn't know this YouTube or Facebook was so funny.
Oh, okay.
I mean, people are they're so I guess that's the people that are getting monetized on Facebook.
Hey, Terry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm nowhere close to getting monetized on there. Here, I'll change a little bit.
Oh no, me neither, because I don't get on there enough for.
No, me either.
But I saw that up there and I thought, hey, Kim, oh, come on now, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean Overwatch's language? No, it does not.
Okay, I'll mix it up a little bit.
Okay. I think we called each other and said, "Where's Green? Where's Green? Where's Green?"
It's so cold. No, it's like my arms are cold. Like it's weird. So I said, because I was going to put a sweater on, but then I said, let me just see how warm or reasonably warm it is. Like, yeah, you never know how it's going to be with the lights on and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, my hair's freaking crazy. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, I got a Valentine's card from Chris. I'm gonna open that. Animal lover.
That's cool.
I haven't seen him in a while. And I call Child. He sends me a card for every holiday.
Oh, that's good.
He hasn't been on Facebook or YouTube for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen him in forever.
Oh, he has puppies. With kisses on his face.
Aww.
That's cute.
I'll have to send him one.
Yeah, that's nice.
The smooch pooch is that's your service.
Yep. Yeah, it's nice.
Still calls me Granny. How cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Quint is so cute. Quint, wherever you are, come in here.
Yeah, I forgot. It's funny. I hadn't thought of him in like months. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, wow. He's a sweetheart. He always.
Hi, Renee.
Sends me cards. What a sweetie.
Oh, that's nice.
Renee. Oh. There we go. I started to sneeze.
Hi, Laura.
Look at this bag of yarn, Barb.
Yes. Yeah, so.
CNY woman.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up that skein that I was doing because I was pulling from the middle, and it all fell out the bottom.
Oh,
yeah. That happens. Yep.
So now I got this big bag. I worked on that thing for 3 hours.
Oh, really? Oh, so it's that bad. Wow.
That's that bad.
Closer. There we go. Changing my angle here. All right. There we
Usually
go.
I'm pretty good at getting yarn bars out, but that ain't coming.
No, that doesn't look like that's going anywhere.
I mean, if I could catch the end of it,
yeah.
one end, but I can't find both ends. I can
right
I have to work on it. That's too much to throw away.
Wow.
Yeah, that's craziness.
Oh, that's crazy. Cool, Renee.
Let me see if I can see the chat. There we go. All right.
My dad was always the person that untangled all my yarn. He was so good.
StreamYard. Nice.
When I would have yarn tangled up, he would say, "Bring it to me. I'll straighten it out." And he
would. Yeah, that's nice.
He was so good at it. He could untangle chains.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
We were always bringing our jewelry to him. He sharpened knives.
Mm-hmm.
Kept all of our kitchen knives so sharp. Today's him and my sister's birthday.
Okay.
My sister is, how old am I? 62. I guess she's 65 today.
Oh, that's a big birthday.
Yeah.
64 or 65.
Yeah.
No, 64 because she was born in 1960.
Oh, okay. No, no, it's 5. It's
Oh, it
20.
is 5. It's
Yes,
25.
Yes.
I
25.
That's right. I can't. You're right.
Yeah.
I cannot get used to it being 2025.
Yeah,
That's
it
right.
just
Yeah,
yeah.
it is 65. And
Wow, that's a big birthday. Okay.
my daddy would have been 100 because he
Oh,
was
wow.
born in 1925.
1925. That's amazing.
My dad was born in 38 and he's still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom was born in 1930.
He's still a youngin,
Yeah,
Yeah.
relatively speaking.
he's still working.
Yep.
Yeah, my dad, her dad still works. That's amazing.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh,
I see all these people my age and they're still working. And I'm like, how?
Yeah.
You know, they took care of themselves. That's why.
But yeah. Well, it depends on what you do too. Yeah. I
Yeah.
will say that. You know what I mean? Like I used to work with psychiatrists and stuff, and they were ancient. Like a lot of them were in their 80s, still going. You know, that's not a demanding. It's mentally demanding, but I think it's or emotionally demanding, but I
Oh,
think physically, you're just sitting on the couch. It was kind of cool.
I wouldn't have been able to handle that emotional stuff like that.
You know, it's this. You're doing this.
My 20s is what killed me, killed my body.
Yeah.
Working because man, I did hard physical labor hard
Yeah.
physical labor. I said hard physical labor back there.
Yeah.
I used to work in this laundry, and it was because when you're young, you got all the energy in the world. 12
Yeah.
hours a day,
Wow.
and I did it because we made good money. They paid us $9 an hour, and that was back in the 80s. That was a lot of money for just a job. When you're going through school, you need a job. Well,
Yep.
I quit going to school because I had a little one to support. I was divorced.
Yeah.
But you got time and a half if you worked over 8 hours, and it was
oh, you
just,
went to see it. Hi,
Wow.
doggy life.
Hello. Yep.
but,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, it was hard work. Oh, Sassy's got a bottle.
Yeah, Kellen said she was on her whatever.
Yeah, I know you need to stop. That's why she's so aggressive.
I know, but look how
Why would you laugh at that?
it looks.
No, you don't. I don't see it.
You're blind.
Go away with that.
That's
That's
Kellen. I
disgusting.
thought, well, that's
Oh,
a lot.
yes, I shot you down. Well,
It's actually.
this is disgusting. Bird.
You don't pick me.
Hello, Cynthia. How are you?
Cynthia.
Hello. Yes. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, I mean $9 an hour. Wow.
For the early 80s.
Yeah,
Right,
I would
that
have
was-
loved to have made that much.
Oh, no, just
Yeah.
have allergies, doggy life. But thank you for asking.
Mm,
Yeah, that was back in the day.
mm,
And
that's amazing.
I used to wear support hose under my clothes, under my
Mm.
jeans, wear the ones that were like the pantyhose, support hose. Then I would wrap my ankles with, because I was on my feet for 12 hours, wrap my ankles with ace bandages. First, I put Bengay on me underneath all this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started the job. That's what everybody told me. They said, because you're going to be hurting
Mm-hmm.
on that concrete. Then I would
Yeah.
put the support hose on and support all the way up,
Hi,
Hello.
Cynthia.
and bandages, and would stand 12 hours on concrete.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hi
Oh, wow.
there.
Hello.
Okay.
Thought I'd
talk
jump
to you
on and
later,
say
doggy
hello.
life.
Cool.
It's good to see you.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
So,
If that was
so you're
me, it
making
might
a
have been
circle
someone else.
saw for your.
Yes,
You're making a
I
circle
am.
saw for your cousin. Very pretty.
Yep.
Oh, pretty cool, man. That is
Ooh,
cool.
that might be mine. Yeah, that's nice. It might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, she moved. Her children moved her into a assisted living facility, and she says it's always so cold in the dining room. And I thought, well,
Yeah.
we'll make her a little
Yeah,
something
that'd
for
be
her
nice.
shoulders.
That's good.
Yeah. So
It's
she
always
was
so
living
cool.
by herself in Florida, and she loved it She had
Oh,
so many friends, and she was in the retirement community, but
oh,
she
those
started
are
having
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
lots of activities, lots of friends your same
Yeah.
age and stuff, and but she started having difficulty
Mm.
falling
Oh,
all the time, and
Wow.
so they said you need to be in a assisted living where there's people to look after you. And then
mm-hmm.
they said, but since she lived in Florida and they lived here in Indiana, they insisted that she come to Indiana.
Oh.
So she's not happy about it, but she
I was going to
realizes,
say, I'm sure that's kind of sad for her.
yeah,
Yeah.
With, oh,
A lot colder than than
hi,
Florida is.
Ariel.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what she said. She said, but the weather.
I know it's terrible. Oh my
But
goodness.
right now she can still drive and stuff, but
Oh, that's good.
Oh
she's
gosh.
getting to the point where she probably shouldn't be
Yeah, I
driving.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gosh,
that's
I guess the state of Missouri. I still get a driver's license, but
Yeah.
I haven't drove. Uh, they got a thing right across in red writing on the back,
oh.
restricted, and then
Oh,
it's got the
really?
times I can drive. Yeah, because with
Mm.
the seizures, if I just would have had that
Oh,
doggone seizure while I was driving in the car and I was pulled over on the highway having it, I knew
oh
it was
no.
coming. I knew it
Yeah.
was coming, so I pulled over, and then the police come and got me and took me to the.
Oh,
I called 911. I had enough sense to know what to do, and then if
Yeah.
I
yeah.
would have done that, I probably wouldn't know. But they would have never known.
Wow.
You know,
So
it used to be here in Indiana when you had your 75th birthday, you had to go in and take an actual test
Mm-hmm.
and drive with somebody that observed you to get your license renewed. But I
Yeah.
don't think they do that anymore. I
Hmm.
don't think they do.
um, there was a thing in Missouri for a while. They were trying to get people to do that.
Yeah.
My dad stopped. My dad had his right knee replaced, and when he was like 69 or 70,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when he quit driving. And
Huh.
he could drive, but he said wasn't going to do it. He could just that knee replacement was just. Excuse me.
Well, it's funny. I can drive. I know how, and I'm able to drive, but I can't put my walker in the back of the car and get around the car into the driver's seat,
Yeah, I bet
and
that's
then
hard. Yeah.
Oh,
and then get out of the seat and go
Right.
back and get my walker to go in any place. So I'm stuck. Jerry has to like take
Yeah.
me everywhere.
That sounds horrible. Yeah, and that when you put that in words,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
look. You know what I mean? It sounds not that bad, but as soon as you said the steps, I was like, "Oh, that's not good." Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Even hanging onto the side of the car with no rail or anything
Yeah,
to
that
really
you
get
could
your
fall.
hands on.
Yeah. Ugh,
Yeah.
you don't want to do that.
I don't miss driving. I miss getting to go wherever I want, but
Yeah, that's the problem right
but then,
there.
but then
yeah.
going whatever. Then when I get in the car, we go somewhere. Then I'm like, don't want to go. I'm like, it's just, I just want to stay home.
I drove a school bus for 33 years. So
Oh, God.
I am used to driving other people and their
Yes.
children and going to all these events. And now to not be able to do that, it's just
Mm-hmm.
Were the kids loud and obnoxious? Did you have the camera on your school bus?
Well, the last few years of driving I did, we had cameras on, probably the last 6 years because it became necessary.
Yeah.
But I had good control on my bus. I had good kids. I did K through 12. The 12th graders used to help take care of the little ones, if they got too rowdy. So I had a good group of kids. So they were pretty well trained. But you don't hear that much anymore from drivers. They say that it's all gone to, where in a handbasket because they don't always have the cooperation of the parents. And that's something I did have. I don't ever remember calling a parent and not getting their cooperation. But then again, I drove a lot of their parents because they're in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
Colin was next to the last kid to let off the bus.
Oh,
And I'll never forget when this girl kept bugging him, and he's, got sick of it. She would stick her butt booty in hit him in the other boy's face. So
Oh
after
my God.
Colin told her, said, "You're gross, get out of my face." And Colin hauled off and swung and hit her with the backpack. He's sick of it. And the principal called, and the bus never came. The bus never came. I'm like, oh my God. And so I'm waiting down there, for the bus. And I'm like, where is my child? And anyway, the bus driver had him pulled over, waiting for the principal or something. I don't know exactly what happened. But when the principal did call me, he was trying not to laugh. He said, well, Mrs. Lewis, my good Colin, he finally had all he could take. And I said, what are you talking about? He said he hit a girl with the backpack, but and they had to back the tapes up and all this stuff and looked, zoomed in and all this junk. And yeah, Colin had enough of her. And I was like, oh God. But then one time they had this bus driver, he was a young guy, and he hit a car or something in front of the movie theater because the school was here and you came down from, or no, they went to the grade school to pick the grade school kids up that were lived out this way. And right in front of the movie theater, a car goes in or something, and the bus driver hit the car. And Colin was, I guess, bent over getting a pencil. And when they hit the car, Colin went forward, and they ended up taking him to the emergency room because he hurt himself, and I was scared to death.
Oh man.
Yeah.
As Kim calls me and he says, don't, he goes, don't pass out on me. I got to tell you something. I'm like, what? He said, Colin was in a bus wreck. And you don't tell somebody that when they're home alone, especially a mom. I was home alone and I had got home and I just lost it. But when I got to
pass out.
don't pass out. And well, Kim's coming home, and then we get to the hospital, and they got him in those balloon things all around his arms and his neck and everything, and I just about fainted. I'm like, well, oh my God, don't ever do that to me again. But
yeah, we knock on wood, we haven't had a tragedy in our corporation, but the neighboring corporation had one, and it was just awful where a student died. It was the worst thing that can happen, So I don't know. There's pros and cons to seatbelts on buses. I've seen all the statistics, all the records, all the videos that they do. There's pros and cons for both. Yes, they should be restrained, and no, they shouldn't be.
Well, I used to take my lunch hour when Colin got off school, and the high school or the junior high and the high school, they let them out before they let the little kids out. So then I would go get out of Colin real fast and get him back to the school. Well, the teacher, the school that I taught at, well, the other teacher, she was the one that got all the kindergartners, and then we had a student teacher there at the end, and she got them ready. So, but I would come back and I would close up. I was volunteered to do that little job, and Colin got to the point where he didn't want to go back to the school with me, so I had him, riding the bus, and that's when that happened. So,
well, he was.
Hi
there.
Hey, Cynthia. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Normie.
Hi, honey. Well, I'm making some leadway on this yarn barf. Too stressed out this morning. I had
some of that stuff can be so irritating. I don't mind doing it, but if it's really bad, I can't stand it.
Well, I got both ends. And I'm rolling the balls as I go, and I'm pulling on both ends, and I picked it up to work on it this morning, and I was pulling the string to the inside, and the whole bottom falls out, and I'm like, what in the world? But too expensive, throw it away. I'll work on it till I get it.
Right, yeah.
Did you hear from Rose today, Michelle?
No, I didn't. How about you?
I haven't heard from her.
What's going on? She's sick? Taking a break?
No, not really. She just,
got
some family things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took a nap.
Well,
I was,
yeah.
at 2:30, I couldn't take anymore. About 2:30, I said I gotta put my headphones on and veg out. I couldn't take anymore around here, so I vegged out, fell asleep, and I play that music. I played the no ad sleep music on YouTube with no ads, and then I
Does
go to
that help you, Nomi?
yes,
I
I
need
play.
to do that.
Yeah, I got the sound canceling headphones, and anytime I get stressed out, to the to I just veg out. I just put that on, put on the sleep music with no ads, put my headphones on, turn it down real low, and grab my blanket and just veg out. That's
Yeah.
how
I
I
need to
keep
start doing that.
yeah, it does work. That's how I keep my sanity. Yeah, tell him I'm vegging out. I heard Chris. Is that what he's vegging out? But I had a terrible stomach ache, and Colin had come home from church to help me because I was having very bad problems this morning. Well, Colin, I told Colin, I said, I'm going in a nursing home. So all this is, I can't take it no more. I'm going in a nursing home. I can go in a nursing home not now as I got my money, but getting too hard. Getting too hard to deal with things.
I don't know. I'm always scared about nursing homes because it seems like people don't make it very long in there.
They don't make it. They usually don't make it
So
out.
it kind of
That's the
scares
thing.
me.
I'm just getting sick of being reminded that I'm a burden because I have to have help with so much stuff. Now, Colin doesn't do that, but my husband does, and I'm just getting sick and tired of that. So I don't know if you can check yourself in or not. Ask my nurse practitioner, can you check me? Can you sign a paper to put me in the nursing home? He's like, no, not at 62. But he said, don't worry if I see any signs you're getting dementia or anything like that. But it's just hard for me because you and Cynthia for sure know the situation.
Yeah.
But a person can just take so much.
Oh, Yankee Kyle says, good evening, Noni.
Yankee Kyle, hi, how you doing, kiddo? Long time no see.
You great over there, Kelly.
I remember if I took my seizure
No,
medicine.
I felt like I was going to cough. I had a cough. I just didn't want to be hacking on the live stream.
I've been having those where you start to sneeze and it stops before it comes to.
Yeah,
We've
little
had
bit of
that
that too. Yeah.
days.
And my doctor's office didn't have no mask, and I didn't want to go in there. And anyway, I hope I didn't pick something up there because my belly, it has been killing me all. Well, that's one reason why I went to sleep too. So, belly was hurting.
I've been wearing face mask. I'm not.
Yeah, I want to every time I go out because I just
Where I work at, yeah, I'm wearing face mask.
yeah, that's a have to. That's if there wasn't that doctor's office, and I tried to get as far away from people as I could, and
Well, I know there was another death I noticed that last night that the resident wasn't in her room anymore. And then I just found out she had COVID really bad.
oh, and she passed away.
And she passed
Oh,
away.
man.
They can kill them.
Yes, I worked in a nurse. I had so many different jobs. Before I decided to go to school and learn a trade, but I worked in a nursing home and it just about broke my heart. But I was doing nurse's aide job, and some of those people treat those residents so mean.
Yes, again, and I just wouldn't slap them.
Yeah,
I wouldn't slap one of the nurses. Gives me the crap to tell me what I can't. I this, and they don't. They don't care.
Yeah, I know what you're. Yeah, I used to go home crying.
It makes when I go in at work, and if I know she's working, it just makes me.
Is that one RN? Is she mean to is she mean to the residents too?
Yes.
Oh, that rough talking to older people. That's one thing I can't handle people
I
doing.
just can't stand people who does that. I'm like, you need to stop being a, you know.
Yeah, I walked in on it. My mom in 2000 when she had to have some of her discs removed in her back. And the thing is, one of the nurses was one of our distant cousins that we're real close with her mom. They were lived next door to us, and she was young, and she was my mom didn't even know who she was because they had medicated mom so much. But I walked right when I walk in the door. She says, "You can get up. You get up out of there. I'm not going to pick you up. You're a grown woman." And I said, I went over there and there was nobody else in the bed, and I just pushed her down on the bed. I said, "Bree," I mean, she's dead and gone now, the girl too. But I said, "Don't talk to my mother like that. What is wrong with you?" I said, "How did you?" And I did. I knocked her down, and she said, "You better be glad that you're related to me because I would have you in trouble." I said, "Go on, go up there and tell them what I did to you. But my God, if you talk to all these old people like that, that's uncalled for. That is one thing I can't take is somebody treating elderly people abusive and little children and animals. Can't take it."
I mean, I just like, are you serious? These little people, and how you treat these, you shouldn't be working.
Some people just don't have a heart, and you know what? They might get treated badly like that someday too. But when I worked in a nursing home in 1982, I went home 82 to 84. I went home crying every day. I'd go by to pick my kid up, and well, he wasn't born until 84, but so I guess I worked a little bit because he was about 6 months. But I'd go to my mom's to pick him up, and I'd be crying. She'd say, "You're going to have to get out of that job. You're too soft-hearted to put up with that." And I couldn't. I was just, I said, "That's it. I'm going to school. I can't take more jobs like this." Seeing these poor people.
Liz, I'm making a cover for a Christmas tree ornament. So this a ornament, and I'm just making a cover for it.
Oh, my eyeballs! I'm making some progress on this yarn barf.
That's good.
Hey, doggy.
I threw a bunch of my clothes away today. I didn't. Kim said, "Don't throw any of your clothes away if they're not," because I wear like this is an old top. I wear all my old stuff around the house, and this top I had here is probably 15 years old, and it's clean, but it's just old, and you know. But I did throw a bunch of stuff away, and he told me to save it for rags. And I thought, well, maybe I'll cut it up and make t-shirt material. And I thought these ones I were throwing away, and I was like, no, I just got rid of it. But that made me feel good to get rid of all that junk.
Yep.
I told him, he said, "Leave them. Well, I'll use them for shop rags." I said, "Well, then you can dig them out of the trash bag because I'm throwing them away." But yeah, I got to get organized. That's all there's to it. Trying. Those I saw a rollator. They do have ones that you can set in and you can roll them forward. Well, like when you set in, they face forward and you roll them forward. They do have the ones that you twist this little thing on the wheel, and it makes the wheels go, when you're setting forward or back. So I'm going to get me one of those because when I sweep the floor and stuff, I just my stool anyway and sweep with the broom like that. But I got to get this stuff organized. Kim, do you know if your mom got that bedspread taken apart?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if your mom got Tracy's bedspread straightened out? Oh, you don't know that? I thought you knew about it. She said she's going to tell Tracy to make it herself. She's stressing her out.
Mm-hmm.
She made it that biggest yarn, 130 foundation chain. But she said when she put it on a queen size bed, it touched the floor.
Oh, that's good.
She said it. She said it. My sister-in-law wasn't satisfied with it, and poor thing, she was hurting all over. I said, "I'll do it for you." She said, "No, because if she finds out I didn't do it, she'll be mad." I thought, "Well, let her be mad."
Liz asked you, what are you making, Kelly?
Oh, I had started this. I'm just doing another scarf using some scrap. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, just using some scrap. Yeah. So
I can see now on my on my yarn bark where it's see my string is leading out. It's finally coming.
yeah, it's like some of these skeins, I can tell it ran through the machine and got chewed up, so it's sort of on top of each other, which is weird. Yeah.
I was crocheting with that turquoise the red heart turqua, and it's for the longest time it was like a roving, like they didn't spin it right or something. I kept getting thin, and there'd be a big old thick piece. I was like, what in the world?
Yeah, and sometimes there's a knot, like they'll just tie it. It'll get a knot, get knotted in the machine. So I'm like, ugh, that's such a pain.
But that new yarn that I got yesterday, the Red Heart, it is so much different. It is so much softer than the old stuff.
Yeah.
And I had a thing of bright yellow up here, and I've had that probably about 5 years. And the difference between it and the newer is unbelievable. So see, I think they're changing the formula.
Yeah, I think they did.
Yep.
It seems like it. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh Lord, Sassie's. Did she stay on the porch when you guys were target practicing?
I was cleaning my truck out.
Oh,
She just stayed on the porch. We just go on the front porch.
but she tried to get on my lap when you guys were target practicing.
When? That's been a while.
She tried to climb up.
I can see you, Doggy Life. Are you back now?
Kimberly.
Straps on your feet.
Kim.
Shut your mouth.
I really love these socks. I got at the Kim. The socks I got at the Dollar Tree are really. I thought they weren't going to be big enough. They say they're a 5 to a 10, but they are. They're so cute and soft.
Yeah. Huh. They
say sweetheart pussy.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's cool.
Welcome back.
Like the conversation hearts socks. $1.25. You can't beat that.
No.
And then these I'm going to make a neck pillow out of.
Yeah, I saw a lady that bought like 20 or 30 pairs of them with all the different brands.
Yeah.
Really?
And I laughed. I thought it was hilarious.
I have to have socks on my feet, and these are lightweight. And also, with these kind of socks, though, when I was in Girl Scouts, we made neck pillows.
Uh-huh.
What you do is you just take them, you have your heels out. You sew one side together in the middle. You do all the stuffing, and then when you get all the stuffing in both sides, you sew that other side together. And when you put it around your neck, it's a perfect neck pillow.
Oh.
So I'm going to make me a neck pillow out of that.
Yeah.
I saw this video yesterday, I think, where this man had baby buffaloes, and he was having a problem with their ears freezing.
Oh yeah.
He cut up wool socks.
Yeah.
Warmers, one in each sock, and they put them on their ears. I thought that was funny.
Did you watch it on YouTube?
Yeah.
I think
that makes sense.
We probably was it Cattle John? There's a guy named There's a
Yeah,
guy named
something like that. Yeah.
Kettle John that has a channel, and he shows you all the stuff he does with his kettles. And he was putting socks on the baby cows.
That's
Yeah,
Did you see
those are
buffalo?
buffalo. Yeah,
Did you?
buffalo.
Yeah, he was doing that with the calves, and I just love that guy. And then Dr. Poe, have you ever watched him?
Oh
He's
yeah.
a veterinarian,
okay.
animal psychologist, or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, he does so many neat things.
Mm.
Tells you how to keep your dogs from shedding so bad, and yeah, that's giving them a bath with vinegar water.
That's cool.
And it's good to spritz them, because vinegar, as soon as it hits your body, it'll start to, like a dog, or, well, it'll evaporate. I used to always rinse my hair with it when I was a kid. And, but for dogs, it'll keep the ticks away. You can do, I don't know, 1 part vinegar, 2 parts water, and spray your dog down with it if they're outside a lot, and it'll keep the ticks off. And then I got this book. It was written in like 1975, and I don't know how I kept from killing my dogs, because I used to put the garlic powder on their food, because garlic is dangerous to dogs.
Really?
I'm putting us another row of border around the blanket I made.
Let me see. You still got it, or did you put it
Yeah.
away? Can you make yourself big, Michelle? Because I got to make that now, girlfriend.
All right.
It looks so beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, how many skeins you got in it, girlfriend?
At least 10.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
big.
got 3, 4. I think that's 3, and then 2, 4.
How are you doing that? Are you making squares and connecting them?
Yeah, I made 42 squares, and now I'm putting rows of alternating colors around the edges, around the belt border. Thank you.
Well, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that. I love that camo, that pink camo. Did it seem softer to you, Michelle?
Yeah, it feels soft.
Yeah, it felt a little bit softer, the ones I got too. A little bit softer.
Doggy, I'm enjoying my day off today. I had work last night, so I'm off. I work tomorrow night, and then I'm off for 2 nights, and then I work 4 days.
You're ready for the day off, aren't you?
Hi, Yarn Joy Podcast. So nice of you to come.
Oh my gosh. Yarn Joy Podcast? Terry, hello. My goodness.
Terry.
Girlfriend, long time no see. I've watched your channel, but haven't seen you.
Terry.
Terry is so cool. So cool to see you. Terry, give me a shout out long time ago. We have celebrity in the chat. Celebrity.
Yep, we have a celebrity.
That is so cool. Awesome. This is exciting. Now we're all I'm fangirling.
Yes.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm fangirling.
Yeah. Exciting.
Oh my gosh, girl. Can we get a big YouTuber in here? I'm about to faint.
Yeah, I just spent time on her channel not too long ago, a couple
Me
of
too.
hours ago.
Gosh, girl. You should grace us with your beautiful face. It's not my channel, but I'm over inviting you up, girl. Terry was one of the first people I watched on YouTube. And Granny D, another celebrity.
Oh, hi, Dee.
Hi, Granny.
Welcome in.
Hey, Granny.
Very exciting. Very, very exciting.
I'm gonna say hello. Try not to cough. So
Oh, I can tell in your
I'm,
voice, Kelly.
I'm a little muted. So
Yeah, you sound a little hoarse. Gosh, Terry, how exciting.
Yeah. Made my evening.
I'm shaking all over. I got to try to quit working on my yarn board.
Something's going on outside. I've been hearing a lot of sirens, so I've been muting myself. So
Oh,
I don't know what's going on, but it's just like it's going crazy.
I don't know who she's
Carrie's
talking
asking if you're winding yarn.
to. Who, me? I got
Tony.
yarn barf, so I'm working on it. It's so good to see you. It's good to see everybody.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, though. Got both ends. Every once in a while, I grab the other one and give it a yank. And phew.
Yeah, Granny had Noro yarn highlighted today.
Oh, yes, yes.
Kelly, yeah,
I missed it.
yeah. Made me think of you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although I have to back away. Well, I still have about eight balls left. So when those are gone, they're gone. That'll probably be it for a while. Yeah.
I told Colin Terry was from Yarn Joy podcast was here. Had yeah. Colin even know who she is. He said, So he's probably going to come check it out.
Oh, Granny D. Hold on. Can I show her this? I finally finished it because I don't think she saw this. Hold it up for you. Can you make me big, Michelle? Thank you.
Sir? Yep.
Oh, it's so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yep.
Gosh.
So this is the Suido.
That's beautiful, girl.
Yeah, thanks. And it smells good. I just washed it. So,
She got rid of the gaminess.
yeah, this was gamey, I will say. A little gamey.
Ooh, that's
anyway,
pretty.
Oh, it is pretty.
But anyway, I wanted to show. Yeah, so this is Noro. So Granny, that's the one big skein I got.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Chloe.
Paris is 80 degrees. Lord, girl.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Alexa, what's the temperature?
Yeah.
54.
Oh, that's pretty warm.
Yeah, if anybody
Oh,
wants
yeah.
to, they can drop their link.
It was 62 here today.
Oh, you guys, you're so lucky. It's so warm. We're
Yeah, but
free.
you live in a cool state that I want to go to, so it
Okay.
evens out.
You
That
can-
weather was warm. I think it was like 65, but you still live in Pennsylvania, and that's where I want to go.
It's very cold.
Did anybody's groundhog see its shadow today?
Oh, I
They
forgot
did.
about that.
Yep.
Yep,
Punxsutawney Phil. We're gonna kill him. Not kill. Sorry.
4 weeks of winter.
I want to kill him. I don't want any more.
Oh, he did
winter.
see a shadow.
He did.
Yeah.
So what's that mean? 6 more weeks of
6
winter?
more weeks.
I knew it was my dad and my sister's birthday, and they're born on Groundhog Day, but I didn't think to.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it being Groundhog Day.
Yeah. My friend lived in Punxsutawney for about 10 years.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah, and they used to go to that thing every year. And she said they meet at like 3:30 in the morning, and I think they do it around 4:30 a.m.
You see lots of Amish people where you live, right, Kelly?
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, well, especially there. Yeah, I mean, where I live,
It's not even light at that time, is it?
No, it's not. It's pretty dark. Yeah. They pull them out of wherever they pull them out of, and then they do their thing.
Do they come out? Are they coming out of hibernation? And then how is that? I probably knew it at one time.
So allegedly he's in some kind of not a cave, but like a little hole somewhere, and they pull him out and they wear top hats and tails. It's the weirdest. Yeah, it's a weird little ritual. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was trying to ask me if I wanted to come, and I said, I do, but I don't.
So they had the guy. Do they still have the guys in the top hats and
Oh yeah, for sure. And then they always have a picture of Phil. They got him in the hand, and and then the poor thing looks tortured. Usually the thing's like,
Yeah.
A couple years ago, the groundhog tried to bite the guy that pulled him out.
yeah, they
And
should.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one.
Yeah, because it's terrible. I think for the poor little animal, but
Yeah, they don't want to come out of hibernation.
no.
That's what everybody tells me I do. You're hibernating. I said, yep,
Yeah.
hibernating.
But it's so pretty out that way. Like that area is really pretty. Like I was surprised I would like it. I didn't think I had never been there, and it is really, really pretty. And I see why people move there because it's just very country and rural, and there's a lot of Amish, and you see the horse and buggies and all that.
We have a lot of
Cool.
Amish community here. I guess
Mm-hmm.
here in Missouri, and I've had people say, I've told people that we have a large Amish community, and they're like, no, what the- oh my word.
That was funny.
You never know what you might hear.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, is that 1887? Yeah, they've been doing it.
1887, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Didn't
crazy.
I get onto that child last night for doing that?
You did.
Oh, in the 80s. Wow.
Let's see.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
watching
wow.
Max Velocity today, and he said Missouri's going to have a heat wave.
Yeah.
But February is a strange month. February now I know for Missouri it is like you never know if it's going to be cold or real warm.
Yeah, same here. Same here,
I guess
actually.
in the whole U.S. or whatever.
Yeah, because I remember one time, like it was like 65, which is pretty warm,
Yeah.
and then it went back down to like 30, 30 something, the next day, which is terrible. So, poor people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, after Christmas and after New Year's, I just think it should be spring.
Sure.
A little cold air even before
Yeah.
January, but after Christmas and after January, ready for spring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we have to wait till May or June to get spring. I don't know.
Yeah. My sister in South Dakota, she always says we get about
Then
2
we
months
talk
of
about
summer.
if it gets so hot out, we complain about the hot weather.
Yeah, we're never happy. We're never happy.
Oh, I don't complain.
I love summer. I'll tell you the truth. I do love summer.
In my dreams, I'm like, yes.
I just
Mm.
I have to go outside in the summertime to warm up because the central air, since we got a new central air system,
Mm.
this is going on 2 years. This is the third summer we've got it. And it'll run you out freezing cold.
I think it got up to 40 here in Wisconsin, Liz.
Wow. Oh, you're in Texas. Ooh, you didn't get the snow, did you? Last week or 2 weeks ago? A lot of people got the snow. That was weird.
What was that? 2 years ago or longer that they had that grid froze up that
Mm-hmm.
they lost their electricity in Texas.
Yeah, it was weird. That was a strange thing.
Yeah.
But I forget how far down that was. Yeah, I do doggy life, Pennsylvania.
Randy D says 47 now, which is balmy to some. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Terry's house. That's what she says. Awful was awful.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember that. And I was like,
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you are close to the border. I had a feeling you were way down there. Yeah.
believe it or not, I am getting there with this. Really
Yeah, I
am.
think the people in Dallas got the snow. I know somebody in Dallas that got snow in their yard. And they were building snowmen last week or 2 weeks ago.
I have a cousin lives in Texas. I'm not sure what part Texas, but she has 2 little daughters,
Mm.
and that's their first time to see all snow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Those kids in Florida on the news, that was really funny.
Mm.
Got that snow, and they were like, what is this stuff?
What is this
This
stuff?
little girl's about 3 years old, and the news people are there, and she goes, what is this stuff? It was so cute.
Yeah. It's cute.
That would be a shocker, you know?
Mm.
Noted places that's never had snow before.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, strange for Texas. Yeah. And Florida. Florida
Where
too.
my family lives in Texas, they don't usually get snow
Yeah.
because it's really warm down there, and when they seen it, they were like, "What?" The little ones like, "What?" We're like first time,
Yeah.
and like step outside, want to play, and then they can play out there, and it's just like.
I know my dog Sassy, she was just absolutely in the height of her glory out there bouncing around in it.
Mm.
She just wanted to lay out on their porch, and it was just snowing right on top of her. We left her out there for a while.
Yeah. It's cool.
But she's made for that kind of weather. You
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw the hair.
Dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Liz.
Yep. Mm.
What's wrong with Liz?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong, Liz? I missed something.
Please hit the thumb up. Thank you. What's wrong with Liz?
Thank you, Liz.
Let's see.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, San Antonio. Uh-huh.
You know when your shoulders start aching from trying to get a yarn barf out, you're old and out of shape.
Yeah.
My shoulders are like the muscle. I feel the burn. I feel the burn.
Yeah, I felt that way. I was doing when I was doing the machine, the knitting machine.
Ooh, yeah.
I said, I guess I am clearly not in shape.
Oh, okay, Emily. I'm like, I thought I missed something about Liz. I'm like, what's going on with Liz?
Oh my goodness. Hope I didn't pick nothing up at that doctor. My nose is.
I think she means Izzy.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what did I miss?
Yeah. Okay. It's funny. Yeah, the snow. So we're supposed to get snow, I think tonight. Well, they said between 8 and 10. So I got like 10 minutes. It's supposed to. I have to see if it's coming.
You can get that.
No, thank you. No, we're.
I want to go to the East Coast so bad. I've been to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's it. And but you guys know where I want to go. Check out the old cemeteries.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly, how much snow have you really got this year?
I think we got about 6 to 8 inches. Like it was a lot, you know. Yeah, it was more than we expected, and that was bad.
You know what? We haven't had any snow here.
Yeah, you're lucky. Yeah, well, let's see if they change the report. I'm looking at the rate. I'm consulting the radar. Let's see. This is usually what I do. I'm like, all right. Usually that tells me more. No, it looks like it went up to 75% chance. No. 8:15. So in like 20 minutes. No.
For tonight?
Yeah, in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
In about 20 minutes.
Yeah, Emily's in Pennsylvania too.
So let's do you can do your applicants so you can have snow.
No, I won't. Okay, Emily's on the line. Oh, okay, Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh used to get a lot of snow.
Oh my gosh, I watched that about that plane, that helicopter. Meta had a helicopter that went down right in the street.
Yeah, that was crazy. I saw a crazy video on that one. Yeah, that was
my goodness.
That area is highly populated, when I tell you.
Is that near you, Kelly?
It's close to my in-laws, actually. Yeah. Gosh. So that's kind of, that's interesting. That area, like it was, like Northeast Philadelphia is very populated. Very, 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 very populated.
Yeah, I watched that last night and I was like, oh my gosh.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. There went one of my balls rolling across the floor.
Yeah, and there's just like that's the problem. There's just so many people in that area, and like the two roads that run through there. There's like 3 or 4 roads that run through there, and they're the most. I forget how they say they're the most dangerous city streets in America. They're like in the top 5
Wow.
because it's so populated. Yes, I mean it's just dense, and they have accidents, and they've tried to put cameras and
Hmm.
more police surveillance and things like that to slow people down.
Did they,
Yeah.
I didn't hear where they said, I mean, do they
Yeah,
have the
it's supposed to
black
be
box or?
Cotman Avenue is one of the biggest ones. There's one, it's Cotman Avenue, Roosevelt Boulevard, and then there's one other. But those 3 are like in the top, 10 of most accidents in America. It's crazy. At least that was a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Gosh.
And usually I hold my breath when I drive through there. Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. Huggy saying. See.
All right. I
Oh,
fall right on the line to either get snow or no snow near Pittsburgh.
I think Emily is from that there, not too far from there. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have family in Pittsburgh. A lot of family.
Oh, birdies. Should have had Kim cover them up. They got enough food for tomorrow, and that's it. So somebody got to go get my birdies some food.
Yeah, I was looking at wild bird food in the Tractor Supply the other day. Don't ask me why. I said,
Yeah,
oh, it's good.
Kim, they can't have wild bird feed, because they're not wild birds, and
Mm-hmm.
it's wild bird feed is not clean, like the special
Okay.
they do for parakeets and
Mm.
but I used to catch Kim with my cockatiels every once in a while, putting wild bird feed in their thing. I'm like, don't do that. But I always had sunflowers, which I'm going to have to do that because they can eat those.
Right.
But I'm
Yep.
going to have to make sure. Usually we have flowers growing underneath the wild bird feeder,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yep.
they'll come up, But I'm going to have to put them out for them and harvest some more because I'm all out of what I did. Last year took apart.
Yeah, I got some seeds, so we'll see. I only grew a couple last year, but the year before I grew a bunch of sunflowers.
I used to have them all around the garden,
Mm-hmm.
and then but I did that, and Kim said, "What is wrong with you? Now you're going to attract crows." I'm like, "Oops."
Yep, all the other the wildlife because they're gonna
So
be.
I did. And then where my mother-in-law and my father-in-law put their double-wide mobile home, they put it right where the deers cross.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's going to see the deers crossing the road, crossing the field.
right.
I thought my mother-in-law was putting it in the first part of the field down there, but it's still weird to me to look out the window and see a street light and a place down there.
Mm.
But yep. One day I called my mother-in-law and I said, "Go to Grandpa's office." And she goes, "What?" And I'm like whispering, "Go to Grandpa's office." She goes, "Why are you whispering?" I said, "There's a deer right outside the window."
Oh.
And there's like, that's where the deer cross. So they're like probably thinking, "What is this thing here right where we cross?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'm in there. Okay, I'm looking at." I said, "Look to the left. Look to the left." She goes, "Your left or my left?" I said,
Oh,
"Just
my
to the
goodness.
left." He goes, "I see it. I see it outside the window." We're
That's
crazy. Yep, it was standing out there trying to look in the window.
Ooh, yeah, the radar is interesting. Oh wow. Okay, Pittsburgh. Hold on. You might be getting this. Let me see. Hold on. Oh no, you're not. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this looks. It is. Oh no, yeah, Pittsburgh's clear. You're lucky. You're just missing it. Let's see. Living near Tina. Uh-oh. Pittsburgh, Johnstown. So it looks like Johnstown's going to get it in Altoona.
What are you doing to Daddy's house?
Ooh.
So you're not getting it?
Well, I'm on the line too. Like it's weird. Yeah. I'm going across the state here. I'm looking on the map. But where the freeze line is
Oh.
to Johnstown. And
Are you getting like freezing rain right
yeah,
now?
there's like a snow line, and then there's a mix line, and then a rain line, kind of. Yeah. So that's always where the fun stuff happens. Let's see. That's snow. Oh wow. Yeah, there's a snow and a mix.
You
Freezing
can
rain.
snow.
Ooh.
You can keep that snow.
Yes. New Jersey. Let's see, I went too far. Let's cut back.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
How are you?
yeah, well, look, we have matching Noro colors.
Oh yeah. Oh nice. Ooh.
Yeah, and I've
I may
got
have to see that one.
another one too. I just made this up. It's knitted.
Did you? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool though.
Very
Ooh.
nice.
I'm making another just regular beanie out of the
All
same
right.
color.
Okay.
Yeah. Lord, girl, I got all kinds of Noro over here.
Oh, I
But that
know.
was so wonderful that you got blessed with
Yes.
some good goodies.
Yes.
So that
Well,
was Noro that you showed the shawl.
yeah, this is Suido. Tsuido.
I call it Wait a minute.
It's
Spell
got
it
an
again.
accent. Tsuido. It's got
Oh,
an
yeah.
accent on the I.
I think you don't pronounce the
Suido?
T,
Suido?
pseudo, or I don't.
But
But
anyway,
I know
that's
what you're talking about. Yeah.
that's the one.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
But it's
Oh,
bulky.
somebody was asking. It was Izzy. Izzy, doggy life. I forgot when I don't know. She said she didn't see my prayer. My prayer request is supposed to be. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Supposed to be in the description box
thank you.
of all my lives, but when I'm on Restream, it may not. I may have to do something to get this
Put it
stuff
in there.
not on there. So look at some of my older lives, and you'll see at the very top. You go to Denisha Bridell's channel and go to her community tab and leave your prayer request there. But I have been praying for you, and others have been since you let us know you had a friend in the plane crash or one of the plane crashes. Izzy, I was telling you to look on some of my old lives or even my videos. Look in the description boxes of those if you don't see anything in the description box. It's at the very top where you need to go. You go to that girl's channel, go to her community tab, and leave your prayer request there. There you go. But yeah, those plane crash. I just been so worried and depressed. I try to stay out of I'm just watching political stuff all the time. It's my. I've got several channels that I agree with what they're saying. You know, there's a bunch of them out there, but it's all like, what can we do? It's all like Hitler all over again. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I don't want to bring it down. We come here for yay fun. Get
I
our
just
minds off of yucky stuff.
Yes.
But I'll say this one last thing. I want to move to the UK.
Wow.
Just trying to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
have,
you've wanted to move there for a long time, I think.
have. But I don't know how I would hate to, I just have had my Social Security for a few years, and I kind of need that.
Yeah.
But who knows?
I think you can keep it, but I don't know how far it'll go.
Yeah. That would be great. And I don't know what their health care is like, if they have something comparable to Medicare. I just got on that last year.
Yep. I put it in the chat.
Thank you, Kelly.
But I put it on 2 different lines, but you'll see it. There's an obvious link. It just got very long, so I had to
thank you for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I am wrapping up some. This is Malabrigo. I want to do this hat. This is a darn good yarn pattern. It's very easy. Y'all know seed stitch and knitting is knit one, purl one, and then the next row is knit the pearls, purl the knits.
Okay.
And then it's got a section of that, several rows of that, and then several rows of just knit.
Okay. Oh, I can do that.
So it's real easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's a free pattern. I have a subscription, so I don't.
You do,
I think it's free to everybody, though. I think you go to Darn Good Yarn and go all the way down to the bottom where it has contact and all the little bitty things, all the fine print, and it's got knit. I think it says knit and crochet patterns. Click on that.
That's cool.
And I have a lot of the faux fur. I'm trying to do Crochet Creations by Christie's doing she's been doing this for years. Make a hat a month and put your picture in the
okay.
Facebook. And she draws for prizes and stuff, which I don't care about that. Doing it just to do it. And then I'll have hats to, donate or whatever. And also a washcloth a month.
Oh, wow.
Those are good to always have for gifts. They make great wedding presents if you make, sets of them and such. I had a fella last year. I made him a set of just some white knitted, the grandma's favorite washcloth or whatever that's knitted on the diagonal.
Yep.
It's like knit 2 yarn over. It's got the little border of violet around it. So easy. But he called me and said,
"Yes,
will you make my wife some washcloth?" Or I guess for us, but it was for them. But his wife really enjoyed those, he said. I said, sure. Any special color? He said, well, she really likes Tiffany blue. I'm going,
oh, of course.
Tiffany blue.
Blue.
Which is kind of aqua, between aqua and turquoise or something.
Yeah, it's lighter. It's lighter than what I'm wearing, just a little bit lighter.
Yeah, so I got close to it, I think. I just ordered some from last year when I did it before Christmas. I got some color packs from Hobby. I like their cotton.
Yeah, you are fancy.
They really like, and he was going to pay me for it and all that. I said, no, you won't. Merry Christmas.
Oh.
He was he's from Laos. He and his mom and dad came over. They had a really exciting but dangerous story about how they came over.
Oh yeah.
allowed to, and he was just I think he was not even 1 years old, 1 year old. And they talked about, hiding in the trees and, before they could get on a boat to come over, and
Right.
how just dangerous it was there. Our church sponsored them. So, and Mama used to keep him when he was little. He and my Lindsay were close to the same age.
Oh, okay.
I think he was like a year older than her. So he'd be 44 now. She's 43. Or will be this year. And she flies all the time. And since
Yeah.
we never hear plane crashes, and then 2 back to back.
Yeah.
So
Cynthia's working on a circular shawl for her cousin.
Oh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Is it circular or half? Circular?
No, it's a half circle.
Oh, okay.
That's one of those happy.
Gotcha. I always wondered how you wear a circular shawl. I guess you fold it over. That's why I like this. I'm stuck. Y'all know I get stuck on one pattern. Hey, Lydia, sweetheart. My Lydia. You've been feeling so bad for so long. I just keep praying for you.
Yeah, I've been dealing with signs of infection. My medicine I'm on doesn't help, so
I hope they can get you something that'll give you some relief. But this Anya's, I know y'all have seen it a gazillion times. This shape I love because it keeps your mid-row down there, so it looks wonky. But going the half hexie covers your whole back since it's flat there.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really, really enjoy doing that, and I like the way it wears. The coverage it gives you.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody asked.
Is that crochet?
Yeah. It's on Ophelia Talks. Anya from Ophelia Talks. It's called Agatha's Reading Shawl.
Oh, I'm going to try that next.
Yeah. You'll like it. It's very, very easy. It's just double crochets and chains. Easy peasy. If I do it, it's easy.
No, you make some beautiful things, Granny D.
Well, yeah, but it's, like I say, my channel's for kicks and giggles, and my knit and crochet is, I don't like to look at patterns. I just want to do what it's all about the zen for me.
Yeah, that's the whole theme is I don't need no stinking pattern.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I don't need no stinking pattern.
Yeah, and somebody asked me about the pattern for this. I said, I just did it.
Yeah.
It's amazing because,
yeah, it turned out great.
But you had to figure it out somehow.
yeah.
You learned it somewhere.
But you can, I don't know. I don't think I looked at it. I don't remember looking at anything. Maybe I did though. But you can wear it straight back as just like a slouchy hat,
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you got that part on the back.
It's interesting. So, Granny D, I'm looking at Denisha's page. Her does she have an email?
Go to her community tab, and if she doesn't have a particular place,
you just pick one.
People just whatever her most recent post is. Just put it in a comment there, and then she'll see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish
Okay.
she had a place, just, would keep a spot there, for.
Yeah, because that's what I was looking for myself just
Yeah,
now.
because she knows I have that in my thing. And remember Dina? Dina, she used to be my
Yes.
prayer girl that
Yeah.
passed away.
Yep.
And
Wow.
she did such a good job. And Denisha stepped up and said that she would do it.
Mm-hmm. Let me go down. I'll see if I can go down a couple steps. I want to see how far down maybe it is.
I'll be right back, Michelle.
I don't even know if she's got. I should, look myself. I just haven't looked in a while.
Hi, Christy.
Yeah, we need a spot where people can see to.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought she had done.
She may have. Like, I know she's sharing out a lot of videos.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going like 7 months ago. Like, I'm
I
really
haven't
looking.
looked in a long, like I say.
Mhm.
I should do it myself, but I'm so lazy. I hardly ever get on Facebook or really anything but YouTube. Seems like I live on YouTube or Zoom.
Right.
Zooms. Thank God for it. Y'all my extended. I see y'all more than my family.
Yeah. I understand.
Or my brother, because, we're right together.
Mm.
Geographically, he's right there. His house is right there. House we grew up in, the home place.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm glad we get along so well.
Oh, I think I found something. Let's see. Did I
Yeah, I wish
find
you,
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's an old post. You have to scroll down.
you'd move it.
Yeah.
Maybe I can
You could move
ask
it
her
up.
if she'll move it up.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah, it's about a year ago.
Wow. Well, I know at one time she was saying nobody ever. I
Yeah.
would tell people and tell people and tell people.
Yeah.
And I had it there very first, the top thing in my
Mm-hmm.
description box.
Ladies, I'm going to drop down into the chat. I've got some things to do before it gets any later. Thank you for having me.
All
You
right.
too. You too. All.
Look at that shawl.
Bye, honey.
Okay. Good night.
All right. Night.
Yeah. It's been a while since I looked on there, but yeah. But it's there. You just have to
And
dig it.
people were supposed to tell her too when they needed to come off the list, and I don't think
Yeah, unless she's doing it somewhere else. But I thought it was here, like on her channel.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
I thought.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I know she said a bunch of times that nobody ever sent her anything.
Mm.
And I just always tell people I don't go there much or whatever, but just whatever's the most recent post, just put it in a comment and assume that she would put it wherever it needed to go.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's probably the quickest way. Yeah, but it's simple. Yeah, it's just reply. Just hit reply. Yep. Okay.
Hi, Ashley.
It's cool.
Hi, Ashley.
So good to be seeing Liz again, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's exciting.
It is. I just wish I want to see Ursula again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And has anybody heard anything from Steve? I've been missing him for the longest.
Yeah, same.
People just drop off and they don't tell us, and we don't know. Where is me?
Yep. Yeah, it's interesting. Where's that?
Like I said, they're part of the family, the Fiber family.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
We're on a need to know basis. At least vaguely, you know.
Yeah. Well, my husband says I need to get a grip and not be so serious about it. I was like, okay. Not that he's being mean. He's just saying that, like, you know, online relationships are interesting. That's all I'll say. for a lot of people.
Well,
Great thanks. How are you, Ashley?
Yeah. Good to see you.
For the ones of us that have known each other a good while, I do
Yeah,
feel
I
like
know.
our family.
Yeah.
Cynthia's asking if anyone's heard from Madonna.
Yes, I have just today.
Oh.
She's doing well, as well as can be expected. She cracks me up. A while back, she said, I don't know if she said die, but she said, now I know it was kind of, this is the gist. I'm not going to die. They're just going to keep taking parts off of me.
Oh, gosh.
You know, Madonna.
All right.
Yeah.
As you know, she had her leg amputated, and then she's a diabetic. So I know she was going to wound care for the longest time before she had the fall that got her into the hospital and the amputation, and then the whatever home she's in now.
Oof.
And she doesn't, I don't think, loves it there. Of course, an assisted living would have been what she would have needed before the leg amputated, and maybe now, but I know she had a recent, just within the last month, a double mastectomy.
Oh my goodness.
And so she said she's getting her arms, but you know how they take tissue from under your arm and like, I guess, lymph nodes or whatever, and she said she's getting to where she can, her arms aren't so sore anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, I've tried to get her to come. I said, whenever you feel up to it, no pressure, but whenever you feel up to it, we would love to have a little quick cameo. On my channel or whose ever channel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You had bad depression, Liz said, and anxiety. She had to walk away for a while. Well, I understand that. And I'm glad you're back.
Yep.
I did think about you and say some prayers for you. What I do when I don't see my folks. Yeah, Madonna and I don't really talk, sometimes on the phone, but that's kind of rare. I'm not a telephone person. I don't think she really is either.
Oh, okay.
But we'll just quick text.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I said, "How's it hanging?"
Yeah.
I say, "How you doing?" You know what she's gonna say. I'm fine, damn it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
I was getting ready to say that and realized I was muted. I'm fine, damn it.
So, yeah.
Sorry, I was having a coughing spell. My sinuses are all messed up, so of course,
Got something to drink nearby?
yeah.
Okay. Keep a sipping.
Then it makes me go potty, use the restroom, and all that.
Yeah, but maybe it'll help your cough.
Yeah.
Now always jump up, go to the parlor.
Goodness gracious. Almost got this yarn bar flicked.
Well, that's good.
Hi, Ashley.
Oh, goodness.
Howdy, 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 howdy. Yeah,
Won't give
Izzy, that's understandable.
Oh, that's nice, Ashley.
Oh yeah, it's Ashley's birthday.
Oh,
Is
happy birthday.
Birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday
Ashley.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ashley. Happy birthday to you.
How old? 22, Ashley.
And many more.
He's got the whole happy birthday setup going on there.
Shut the front door. That's sweet, Liz. Very sweet.
Mm-hmm. Sweet baby.
Sometimes that's what folks need, just this
Yeah.
sympathetic ear.
Yeah, you do, sometimes you feel like you don't want to burden your friends and family with it, and then I always just contact a professional and talk to them.
Well, that's
It
good.
helps.
My brother really needs to do that. He used to. And as far as I know, he doesn't take anything for depression. I'm like, Buck, everybody takes something.
Yeah.
Or, a lot of us do.
I don't know who that is, Christy.
So,
Christy?
Yeah, I don't know. Greg?
Greg or Craig?
I don't know what the channel is either.
Natural crochet.
Is it supposed to be natural crochet? Maybe.
I don't know Christy. Who's Christy?
I don't know either.
That's that Craig from Fiber Spider. But I don't think so. I tell you, this blanket yarn's a lot easier to get the yarn bark out of than regular yarn.
Oh, yeah. This stuff is a nightmare, this novelty yarn, because it's got really, really thin. And like two of them together in some places and not in other places.
Oh, wow. Which one is that, Granny D?
Cynthia went.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that's cool. The colors.
I think I got it from a bod mystery box. I had two.
Oh, okay.
Great big hanks of it.
Nice.
There's at least 400 yards in each one. So
yeah,
I'm trying to do a Stevie Nicks type poncho.
Somebody asked if we ran through the woods wearing Stevie Nicks outfits like Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, what was that? I was like, oh.
That was hilarious, actually. Yeah, it was cool. But I just thought that was funny. I said, oh, yeah, I have one of those. I do not. But in my mind, I'll make one or something.
And Lindsay, my eldest, she lived in New Orleans for 10 years and she was back there.
Yeah.
Was it last year? I don't know. She travels a lot with work and conventions, conferences,
yeah.
whatever.
Mhm.
And Stevie Nicks was in New Orleans for some reason. Lindsay happened to be, she's in Florida now, but she went to New Orleans for that thing. And Stevie Nicks was one of the people performing. I said, she's getting on up there. How'd she look? She said, she really look good.
Mhm.
I said, she's
Yeah,
still
she's
all
like 70 something. Yeah.
hippie-fied and stuff. She said, oh, yeah. She was all flowing and fringed out.
Fringy, yeah, fringes.
Had her hat on and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
I liked her on that American Horror Story. She played on one of those episodes. She
Did
was
she?
one of the witches. One of the. I wonder if that
I
show's
watched
still
that
on.
when it first came out, and it got really weird.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's what I
I
think too.
like it, but I
Yeah.
don't know if
And
it
I
is
used
even
to
still.
love True Blood when it first came
Oh
out.
gosh, yeah,
And
I have all that.
especially liked though Lafayette.
Yeah, he passed away.
Oh.
Did he?
Yeah, he died. I had that on DVD. Thing is, you can't buy laptops with a DVD player on them anymore, so
Right.
That's right.
You have to get
I don't have
just
anything
the
to play them on.
DVD.
Mm.
I got all the episodes of Dark
Pawn
Shadow.
shops probably still have DVD players.
Yeah, you can get an external drive that'll play
Yeah, I
DVDs
think.
or CDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Colin's got one.
I have a
I got
boom
the
box
idea.
that I got from Walmart, and it just a few years ago, so they might still.
Mhm.
Oh,
You
thanks,
can probably
Nana.
get them at Walmart. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean not Walmart, Amazon.
Yeah, on
Right.
Amazon, yeah. They
Mhm.
I think I got the last one for like $30. Not too bad.
Mhm.
Get one. Colin had a PlayStation 4, and that's what we played all of our
Oh yeah. That's right.
DVDs on the
Mhm.
You
television.
know Bowser?
Huh?
I don't know Bowser.
You get a lot of people we don't know.
Yeah.
As long as
I
they
have a
behave.
I have Blu-ray player, DVD player, so
Yeah, the computer that Jane gave me, it has a DVD player in it. That still works, I guess.
Mhm.
I have all the episodes of Dark Shadows, and it took me 2 years to watch them all.
Yeah.
How many
I can stream. It's on Pluto or something, I think.
Yeah.
That is
I
so
got all that.
cheesy. I used to love
Oh,
that.
I loved it. I watched it
I
2013.
can remember being so excited, we were kids in school, and I think it came on at like 4 o'clock every afternoon. And
Yeah, that's how it was.
come
I was
home getting the Charles chips
Mm.
Yeah.
can,
yeah, the
get
Charles
in front of the
Chicken
black and white.
Those cans are very collectible now.
Are they?
Yeah,
Yes, and my mother used to get them and get the
Hmm.
chips and
I bet Kelly sees them all the time at
That's what I was thinking. I do see them all the time. But
Yeah.
I think people still get them delivered. I mean, not much, but like a little bit here and there. Yeah.
We used to mainly get the chips when the truck came around, but every once in a
Mhm.
while we'd get cookies and stuff. They had, all kinds of stuff.
do you guys remember Mrs. Allison's cookies? Did you guys have that where you are? They were I saw them on Amazon the other day because I was looking on there for some
Mhm.
vintage candies that because I watched this thing came up on YouTube and it was candies from when you were a kid is what it was called, and
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
all this stuff that they had that I thought I'll
That's
look that up because Collins used to buy me Trident sugarless bubble gum off of Amazon,
Oh yeah, you don't see that too much.
and they had it at our dollar store, but
Oh,
I
do
can
they?
only chew on one side because I'm scared to death to chew on the side that I have my
I
bridge
go to
on.
the dollar store, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and I just stay in the house all the time anymore.
I love staying
I
here.
might get out when it gets to be warmer.
Okay.
I told my nurse, I told Kim and Colin when I got home from the doctor today, thank God I don't got to go nowhere for 3 months.
That's funny.
The only place I go is to the doctor.
Well, yeah, she has some family stuff going on right now, Susanna.
Mm.
She'll be
Steve
back.
does.
Susan,
I think she
Rosalie.
does. Let me see.
She said Steve does. Is that what you said?
No, or Rosie.
Rosalie.
Oh.
Our baby sister Wosie.
Hey, Ariel.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, prayers for Rosalie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really miss Ursula.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about her the other day.
I think Jane
Mhm.
stays in touch with her. Her and Jane were real good
I
friends.
know she does, and Ursula and I were pretty close at one time. We used to message each other quite a bit.
Hmm.
Messaged her
She's
several.
still
Maybe
channel member.
she knows how I. If stuff's in my head, I don't have a filter sometimes, so maybe you're not tell her anything. If somebody tells me not tell something, I ain't gonna tell. Or if I know,
I'm pretty sure she's still a channel member to me, and she's so good, sweet. She's always a channel member to everybody. It seemed like
it was just so strange for her to just go and not let us know anything.
it was like with Ryan, the yarn hag. I keep saying, see, that really,
Uh-huh.
I loved her. She just dropped off. I'm like, it's like, I think she opened up a shop or
Well,
something.
give us a clue at least so we don't worry about you.
Yeah.
But the Crystal did that video about how people. She was talking about how people just not everybody always eventually quits YouTube or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Don't quit, Crystal. We're screaming at 3 o'clock in the morning because when I watched.
That's her livelihood, so I don't think she's gonna be going anywhere for a while.
Oh,
Yeah. Nah, she's not leaving.
She's got that big house, so
Yeah, you don't walk away from cash. I'm just saying. But maybe there's dumb people that do, but I don't get it.
I think her hubby must make pretty good money
Hello.
too. I don't know what he does, but
Guess what happens next Sunday?
You're getting married.
Hey, girlfriend.
No, I
What
wish.
happened?
I'm not getting married.
They're starting scandals. See, that's how rumors get started.
You might next week, and you might.
No.
Well, tell us. Don't leave us in suspense, girlfriend.
The Super Bowl happens next week.
Kansas City Chiefs play next week.
Oh, is that what it is?
They glued to the TV.
Dee's like,
I'm gonna be
glued to my chair and my
married
TV.
next week.
I didn't want to do that to you guys, but thanks, Granny T. She did my dirty work for me.
I'm gonna be so invested into the game next week.
Don't put any money on it.
I'm not.
Hey, I'm so out of
Because
it.
it's
I
rigged.
just watched the big game. I just watched the big game.
Yeah.
So
See
it's
all
next
the
weekend.
I hope
players.
the Chiefs win, so we don't have to have.
I might make some snacks and watch Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We have a marathon.
Okay, yeah, Mike, we used to do not weird stuff.
I can watch Twilight Zone anyway with the streaming stuff, but
yeah,
it's fun.
That's cool.
Might make some
She watched
snacks
it last year, and I was excited, but not anymore.
like I need to. Who's playing?
Kansas City and Philadelphia.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
Philly has to
the
win
score.
because they're going to tear up
Oh
the
God! If Philly wins, me and Colin's going to have a hard time living for a while.
It's going to be hard.
I can predict the
We'll
final
be so
score.
Angry.
Game.
I think Kansas City Chiefs will win.
I'm thinking the final score will be 15 Kansas City winning.
Yeah, I'll have to see what the guy says. But there's a guy, he's cracked every Super Bowl, every World Series before it happens. And
Yeah.
he did.
And you can tell by the color of the word Super Bowl.
Is it red?
Red and teal. That means that
It might
Kansas
be,
City
might
and
be Kansas
Philly
City. they
the
already
color that has the most
is red, right?
Yeah. Kansas City will be winning.
Oh, interesting. All right, we'll have to see. I have to see what he says.
What's Kansas City what? Chiefs?
Yes.
Yeah. And who else did you say?
Philadelphia Eagles.
The Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because guess which team I was a fan of for 6 Super Bowls?
Chiefs.
Do not know.
They had Tom Brady.
Ooh, the Patriots.
Still doesn't help me.
6.
Die hard Patriots fan. Die hard.
Okay.
But when Tom Brady with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady.
In my house, for me, the only thing good about the Super Bowl is my husband goes somewhere for hours.
To go to a Super Bowl party.
Last year they went down to his sister's, and and with his mom and dad.
Did he come home drunk? Is he still drinking?
He always comes home drunk.
Uh-oh.
Worried about, does he drive?
No, he said they live in St. Louis, so he spent the night. But he went with his mom.
Okay, good.
And dad. But yeah,
I bet I could guess where everybody's fur babies are. None of your 3 fur babies are sleeping.
I have no idea. I don't know. All I see the fur baby is a ball of hair in the dog bed. They could be.
I do not have one.
Me either.
I don't have any.
Here's my fur baby right here.
This must be my fur baby. Sorry.
All my yarn is my fur babies.
That's about as close as it gets, yeah.
Here's my fur baby.
And I'm just hugging my bear.
Cute.
Here's my fur baby.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of Squishmallows because currently I have a cute little witch.
Oh, wow.
And I have a duck.
Did you make them?
I brought them.
Those are Squishmallows, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, hey, GS Vlogs.
Hi, GS Vlogs. We haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing?
Now, who has the best fight song in the NFL?
Bobby Kansas City Chiefs.
No, they don't have one. Do they?
Kelly.
No, they.
What she said?
They do have the best quarterback, though.
Well,
They
yeah.
do have the best quarterback.
No, the theme song's like awesome. Like all these people, because it's like from the 40s or the 50s. It sounds very, whatever.
Haven't the commercials kind of gone down? They're not all that great anymore.
No, they're expensive.
Yeah.
They're very expensive. It's the most expensive.
But I mean, so they're still good.
30 seconds.
Oh, are they good? They're supposed to be, but I've never really liked them.
I'm like, I hadn't
you
been that
used to have
impressed
things
with the ones I've seen in
the
recent past.
Uh-oh.
I used to love the Budweiser, the Clydesdales one.
Oh, yeah, that's the only one I like. Yeah, the Clydesdales. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen the Clydesdales 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
You saw them up close and personal?
Yeah, and they were huge because Anheuser-Busch in my state, they used to have them you could go to Anheuser-Busch and they had a thing where you walk in and you see the Limp Mansion down there. They were originally the beer people, and then and then Anheuser-Busch, and then they had a place where you could you could go look at the Clydesdales, and
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, they were monsters, so
Yeah.
big.
Mm-hmm.
And then at Christmas, they would
Amazing.
go for a ride on the Anheuser-Busch
Oh.
um, carriage, or the
Sleigh or whatever.
whatever they call it. And they pulled
Well, I
it.
guess it wouldn't be a sleigh unless it was in the snow, though.
Well, it was it was at Christmas time.
Mm.
Had this
And
big Christmas
carriage.
thing that they did, and
Yeah, like years ago, I went to Busch Gardens and they used to have a tour. Like you could see them making the beer,
yeah.
like a fake tour or whatever. It was cool. But I don't think they do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to have all that stuff. They had the tour, and they had
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
the Clydesdales housed in a. It wasn't like in the city or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
you could go for the Christmas. It was all decorative lights and ride the. Man, those horses are so big. Scary.
They're pretty though. They're so
And then
pretty.
No, I
the
love
wintertime, so how
how hairy their hooves are.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was wintertime, so when they breathe, and did that horsey stuff, it
Yeah.
was like,
Don't they need to be really in like cooler climates?
yeah.
Mm.
But they would do that, and just the steam that came from their nose from the cold was enough
Mm-hmm.
to fog the whole place up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, they're pretty horses. There's a documentary on them. Where the trainers they interview the trainers and show the little things like how I forget how long it takes them. I think it's something like I don't know if it's 6 or 7 hours to get them ready for parade.
Yeah, they take forever.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, what they do to those horses before they even let them out. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they put things in them so they couldn't go potty on
Oh, I didn't know about that.
the parade.
Ew.
Yeah, their tails. That's why their tails stand up so beautiful. But yeah,
Oh.
We have a parade here every 4th of July on our little tiny main street, like Mayberry, but smaller. And we used to always have horses, and of course they were at the end because poop.
yep, poopies all over the place.
Yeah, poop all over they didn't bag it back then. It was just all over the road.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I see that a
have
lot.
our parade, but I don't think they do the horses bringing up the rear anymore. We do up the 4th of July big here.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is. It's what our little tiny town is known for.
Oh, okay.
In 92, President Bush Sr. came. I didn't know we had always invited the presidents. He was the only one that ever took us up, and it was a campaign year, and it was a whistle stop on his
yeah
way from one place to the next. So
yeah,
but he came and stayed a while, ate a barbecue, drank the cheer wine.
Yeah,
played a little bit of baseball, and cost the town a fortune.
Yeah.
They drug one of the church's organs out there to play the do 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 do.
I love that so much.
Yeah. And,
I don't know why.
The old grandstand, and we have a big play. We have a week. It kicks off with a street dance the Saturday before and then we have a week-long carnival with rides and all the fair food and our clubs and churches like the Legion, Ladies Auxiliary, the JCs, all that, and all the churches get together and they man the food booths and
I'm in JC.
Grill out the burgers and the dogs and the country ham and the barbecue and make the slaw and all that stuff. And then they split up the profits between all the clubs and stuff. And that's what they use for their civitans, all of them, for their, a lot of what their projects for the year. are, and then it culminates with the parade at the beginning of the 4th, and then that's the last day of the fair, and then the have the big fireworks display that night at about 10:30.
Okay.
Pretty cool. It's been going on for ages.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm.
Tiny town. This has been ages ago when they counted like 20,000 people at the parade.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been years and years and years ago. So I don't
Yeah.
have any idea how many come now.
Yeah.
Oh, and every night we've got a relatively new bandstand within the last few years. And
Okay.
they have music bands and stuff that come every night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
All
wish
the
we could. I wish we could do stuff. Not quite that fancy, but I wish we could do more.
All the
I live
folks drag
among.
their lawn chairs out.
Yeah.
Before the morning of the parade, everybody has their chairs on Main Street,
Oh,
lined up.
yeah, that's
People have
cool.
their back their trucks up, so
Oh,
people
wow.
can sit on the tailgates and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I found this picture. My daughter was the poppy queen one year.
Oh,
My daughters were too.
Poppy
And my
queen.
eldest was Miss Rowan
Oh,
County or something. Well, she was in the
okay.
run and she didn't actually, I think she was runner up.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
yeah,
Yeah, no money though. Yeah.
maybe a little bit, but
Yeah.
nothing major.
But it came across in my memory thing on the phone, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that even happened.
I used to be in the parades a lot. Well, I used to take dance when I was a kid, so we would
Okay.
do our
That's
little baton routine and our little red, white, and
okay.
blue little skirts and stuff.
Yeah,
Our
that's
little
cool.
white boots. And I'd been on floats and stuff for the church before, and
Oh, that's cool.
just different stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, passing out water.
Oh yeah, right.
We make the old timey. I think they still do. I know a few years when I was able to do a lot of this stuff, we used to make the. I don't know if y'all have ever had them, but it's called pineapple sherbet, but it's not the ice cream. It's pineapple. You make the stuff up ahead of time, but it's
Yeah.
basically a sugar water.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put the canned crushed pineapple in it and ice, and it is so good and
That
refreshing.
sounds good.
Yeah, we'd sell those for the church
Yeah.
for like money for the youth or whatever the project was for the year.
how you doing, Debbie?
Hello.
Hi, Deb.
Hey, Dee. Hadn't seen you in a long time. Used to call her Dee Fergie.
Fergalicious. That's all I do with that song.
Yeah.
Dee Fergie.
Sorry. That song just in my brain.
Yeah, the
I don't even know
pineapple.
the words. Yeah. Fergalicious.
I want to show you something, guys. I just did this on knitting needles.
Oh, good.
Very
It's a
nice.
history ornament.
Now, did you sew it
Why
on?
you were doing
Yep.
that?
Mm-hmm. Cool.
You did it over a Christmas ball or something?
Yep.
Cool.
I remember you saying you were doing that. I was trying to visualize how you were doing it.
I like these. I'm going to be making more.
Yeah.
How do you? So you're knitting. How do you do it?
I use one of these plastic balls from Dollar Tree or wherever,
I got that part.
and
Yep.
then you cover it up, do that big old thing, and then you
Yeah, I
sew
think
it up.
You're just wrapping yarn around it though, or you're actually knitting?
No, I was knitting it.
Okay.
This is knitting.
Oh, okay. It's sideways. I got it. Yep. It's like it's on the perpendicular. I see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's neat. I like it.
All right.
Good night, Liz.
Good night.
Hi, Lizzie.
Or no, she's saying hi.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
No, she's saying hi. I think.
Oh,
I think she's saying hi.
She's saying hi.
I did, yes.
But these are really easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, I'm going to do a lime green one and red one, maybe.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Or maybe my dark green. But I need to get this diamond painting done before I get doing more bulk things done.
Mm-hmm.
Can make Valentine balls.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah. Some nice red ones. Or pink.
Pink and red and white. I was watching Krista from the Secret Yarnery. She had some. I've never made a granny square except the one that you do in the middle and you just keep going and going and it makes a blanket.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She was doing hearts starting out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Granny square.
That's cute.
Yeah, those are cute.
Mm-hmm.
I made some of those. Not her pattern, but
I'm putting some borders on Debbie. My
Nice.
granny square blanket.
Ooh.
oh. Bus is coming through in the morning.
Just clock bugging y'all.
No? It reminds me of my grandparents' home.
Yeah.
Never know how many times it's gonna chime. I don't even bother count anymore.
I meant to count. Yeah, I was gonna count and I forgot how many that was.
Sometimes it's right.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Thank you.
It's like 3 minutes fast.
Okay. Yep. That is correct.
And it's like right there, but I got so much junk right here. I can't even get over there to change my lights. I have to get my stick, grab the lights, bring them over.
Mm-hmm.
Change them for my other ones that are already charged up and waiting in the wings.
Yep.
And put those on the charger.
Oops.
I really just need to clean up this area beside of me, but that never
I had to
happens.
get myself a new paint light, diamond paint light, because my other one didn't work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my big one.
Okay. Wow. That's a big light.
You know what's hard to do after 60? And Michelle and Dee can relate with me. Cleaning house. For some reason, it's hard to do after 60.
Mm.
I can't do it because yarn's everywhere. I just
that's
clean.
That's the same with me too.
I just can't spot clean. I got a little shop vac that I do the best I can with.
Yeah.
With the places you can see the floor and.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a little bitty
Really
dustpan.
is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I keep bringing.
Oh, Joe. I want to get some diamond painting done before I go to bed tonight. So.
Okay.
I keep bringing more and more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Liz. You like my Christmas tree? I'm gonna get my diamond painting done. It needs to
Okay.
get done. So
All right.
Okay.
talk to you all later.
Good night.
Okay, honey.
Night.
Feel better.
I will.
What'd you start to say, Michelle?
I was gonna say, I keep bringing bags of yarn to myself, and then I have a big pile.
I just have this philosophy about after 60, we shouldn't have to do anything but what we want. And in my house, that is exactly what I do.
Okay.
I don't do nothing but
Hey,
what I
I've been
want to
doing that since retirement at 52.
do.
Well, no, when I lived in the apartments, I could clean then. I cleaned, but I had good legs and feet back then.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I cleaned, I cooked, I baked, I did all kinds of stuff back then.
Yep, me too. I think after 60,
Even I still swam. We had a pool for the
Oh wow.
for the apartments, and
I would love to have a pool
invite
so much.
my Hannah over, and we'd spend the
No.
day at the pool.
I mean, I will if you want to just put some ice in for me. We're in our golden years. We can do what we want.
Hey,
Let others
that's
take care of
sure what
me.
I do now.
Me too.
I've been in pajama pants for days. Used to, I always got dressed.
Yeah.
And we even going braless today, which I never do. I even sleep in a bra usually, but it's like a, kind of like a sports bra. It's not a,
Yeah.
it's a comfortable bra, but I just decided to let them hang.
Yeah, let them hang out. That's what grandma was supposed to have. Like when grandmas used to wear dresses, and
Yeah.
they'd have their dress, their belt was real high, and there was the girls. That's the way it's supposed to be. In my mind, it is.
Yeah.
What? I was just about got this yarn barf, Colin. This yarn barf out, but it's my hand's still. So this yarn is. Bleh. They don't look dirty, but they feel dirty.
My tensions changed when I made this before. I guess I'm gonna have to. Gotta make this. I'm like, oh.
I go on that 60 kick. I'm stuck on that 60 kick.
I beat you, Noni.
Oh, did you?
I got mine done. Yeah.
I got that much.
Just a little. I guess another scarf. You can barely see it with my shirt.
It ain't hot or it is.
Is it Noro too?
Be your next Noro.
No, this is. I think this is. My next Noro project. I might get another hat. I like your tam. You had it sort of to the side, but this is. This didn't have a label, but I think it's Red Heart something or other, like an old one. Yeah.
It reminds me of something, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It reminds me of a Hobby Lobby yarn I've seen.
You think it's Hobby Lobby? Doesn't feel like Hobby Lobby.
Well, maybe not.
This might be Red Heart.
Yeah. Yeah, the Red Hearts has so many colors. They discontinue it in.
Yeah,
I always get excited when I see one of the discontinued ones.
Yeah, because every now and again I pick it. I get them in the thrift store, and but I'm trying to. I don't collect them, but I sort of collect the weird color, not the odd colors, like the ones you don't see.
Yeah,
which I love.
They were asking way too much for. It was a white without the band.
Yeah.
Obviously, Red Heart was
right.
dirty. And they have like $3 or something on it.
Yeah, they're really working that yarn because they know that people want it.
Pay a quarter for that.
No, that's crazy.
Hi, Dom and EJ.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back, Terry.
But
it wasn't even a big skein, not even a bonus.
Yeah, like one time I went to the bins, and you know what? I found a yarn winder and a bunch of hooks, and they were just kind of like all over the place. And my husband found most of the stuff, and I was like, "Oh no, a yarn winder." And I guess because nobody, I don't know but there wasn't a price tag on there, but they're trying to raise all the prices for the yarn and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit.
This has been ages ago.
Yeah, but it's expensive. Like now, you used to be able to get yarn for like $2 a bag or something, and now they're asking 6, 7, 9. They're asking way too much. And half the time, you don't know if it's clean, dirty, whatever. You really don't know.
Yeah, I just assume it's dirty.
That white was obviously dirty. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
Yeah. Because one time I washed it, it was like black water. The water was like black. And I said, "Oh God, wonder what was in there." But I'm glad I washed it because I hand washed it and just kind of left it.
Sometimes it's got bugs and stuff in it.
I know. I always sort of look,
Mhm.
make sure. Yeah. But every now and again, you find something good. Like I found some. What is this called? Something from England. Stylecraft.
Yeah.
Stylecraft. Yeah, I found some Stylecraft. So I bought it. Because I know I'm never gonna see it again. But you see this some DK Granny D.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because every time I see DK, I try to buy it for like wearables and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't order, from all those fancy companies. Because I'm just trying not to.
I've tried to calm down, but every once in a while they have a sale and it's like, where are you gonna put it, Deanne? Where?
Right. Yeah. So doing that,
The
and then
stuff I bought from Hobby, which I got just a couple weeks ago, most of it's wool.
Yeah.
Make these bags. I've been making bag. But I've been invited to a meetup this summer, so
okay.
I'm thinking to myself, since I've got several made, if I keep making them, this is the last one I did. Y'all probably saw it.
Oh yes,
I love that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I think I'll find out how many's going and give everybody a bag. Maybe put some ton of yarn in it that I need to get rid of.
Sounds great. Yes.
That'd be a good goodie, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes you can find good sales, Liz.
Yeah. Oh, but that place that's closing allegedly is looking very sad. My husband wanted to go in there today. Joanne.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting empty.
I've never had one. The closest one I have is an hour away.
Yeah, that's far. Yeah.
In either direction.
Yep. That's the way. That's with me and Hobby Lobby. I have to drive an hour.
And my Hobby Lobby and Michael's are like 15 minutes away, and they're across the bridge from each other, across the interstate.
Ooh.
And the Dollar Tree is on the Michael's side.
Oh, okay.
Dollar Tree.
What was that weird noise?
I don't know.
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Bath and Body Works is over there now too.
Yeah.
It's government.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Leah, stock up. And she says, where are we going? Go to Hobby. I got a bunch of stuff and it was under $100. I mean, just under like 98 and some change. But
oh wow.
Besides the wool I got several of the Metallico.
Let me see. I have to look at their website.
Like 4 or 5 and enough for a shawl.
Let's see.
I think Hobby Lobby should be on sale this week for the yarn.
Yeah, they are.
For 30% off.
They made me mad when they quit having that coupon for what was it,
Yes.
40%.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's over.
Great that they didn't have the 30%. Of course, it was just on one item, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. They have some nice stitch markers. Now, see, I'm not going to drive all the way an hour for stitch markers. It seems crazy.
Yeah,
It seems
so
crazy to even mail them,
markers.
but they're very cute.
I just
But
use a yarn for my stitch marker.
Right.
If
Yeah, I
I'm
just
doing
I
something
like the
in their
little
spiral, like a bag, I'll use just a piece of yarn usually.
Yeah.
But I
yet-
collect them. I, put them up on this thing. This thing is so heavy with them. It's crazy.
Oh wow.
I've had to put them on another thing I've got over here.
Uh-oh. Did you see what Liz said? She said the scary word.
Oh, clearance. Oh my gosh.
I've missed that for several years. I can't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Need to purge this house and started on my brother's house. When I stayed in that room, a couple months after
yes.
the nursing home. Karen Wise sent me 3 cubby units. How sweet!
Oh,
wow.
And I mean the $100 ones.
Yeah. It's cool.
And I've only put up 1 over there, so we still got 2. But I'm hopeful one of these days, if my daughters or granddaughters will help me tackle my big bedroom, the master bedroom. It's just you open the door and go, oh my God, and shut the door. It's just it's the overflow. But
well, there might be some good stuff in there though.
Yeah.
I know, and I kind of know what some of it is. And they bagged it up. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's not bagged up that was in there when I was in there. My bed is really high, so I had a lot of real estate under the bed.
Oh.
So there's a bunch of like t-shirt yarn.
Oh.
I got t-shirt yarn from Lion Brand. What do they call it? Fettuccine?
Fettuccine.
Yeah, for a buck. I got tons of that under there and all kinds of stuff.
All right. Well, I'll be coming over.
The stuff that they bagged up. Come on. Yep. I've been trying to get people to come over. I can't get over
I do not need to be over there. I mean, I would like to help you, but I don't need anything.
Marianne came and she helped me out with some stuff. I gave her all she wanted was cotton.
Yeah.
So I gave her a bunch of cotton. But but yeah, when they cleaned this room out, they had it looking nice. My oldest and her hubby. And the girls too. They had this room looking great. And then to do that, they had to bag up a whole bunch of yarn. And they did. They separated. My son-in-law was like, okay, what is this number? I don't care what the number is. Just tell me what the number is. And if it's cotton, acrylic, what it is.
Right. Yeah, that's all you need to
they
know.
bagged it up like they're trash bags with tape on the outside, like what it is. So number 4 cotton, number 3.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's bags and bags and bags of that. Right. But I would love it if the girls could. There's nowhere to move it in the house. We'd have to pull it out on the deck. That's not safe.
Right. You have critters in there. Yeah.
And pull everything out and put, I would like to have my yarn room in there because it's bigger.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'd really like to do. And just have this as the annex, but nice, so I could see what I have. Yep. But get purge a whole bunch of stuff that I know I'm not going to use. Keep the booze.
Well, yeah. So, okay.
Most of the booze.
Yeah.
Okay. You can do that.
I think I have very limited bougie yarn here, but I love it all
I
anyway.
like a lot, you know, I've got a lot of acrylic that I really like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Are you okay, Noni?
I'm gonna have something touch us up because did eat something, but yeah, I gotta get up and go to the.
What'd you say? She got esophagus problems?
I'm not sure.
Well, that's what she said.
Mm.
We love real estate.
Yeah.
It's hard to find in this mobile unit.
Oh, rugs with acrylic? That's interesting.
Some acrylic that's sturdy.
Yeah.
Hi, Angela. How are you?
Hello.
Howdy do. I like them to make baskets and bags with the t-shirt yarn
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes.
because you don't
I
have
really
to, do
I
anything
really
with
want to
that.
make some
It's dirty.
sweaters.
It stands up.
Yeah, I tried. I remember when that t-shirt yarn went to $1. I missed out on sales.
That's when I bought a crap ton of it. And there's some in this closet right here that you can't open because of all the stuff.
Oh.
How many do you think did you buy? If you don't mind me, you like approximate. You don't have to tell me exactly.
No idea.
No idea. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And not just that sale, but I mean
over time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty interesting idea. Although I just couldn't make it myself. Like I was trying to make it myself. I couldn't do it. I had a really difficult time.
That's too much trouble to make.
It's a lot of work. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it
Same
fast
thing
enough.
with yarn. You know, people were making like mats for the homeless barn. I'm like,
yes,
I could crochet it all day, but I don't want to make this stuff.
Yeah, it takes a minute. Now I got it down to a science. So that's what it is. It was like a little bit of practice. I could just I was cutting them. And but then I didn't get real far. Like it was kind of weird. Like I have a little Quaker Oats thing full of the Plarn, which is not much. It's probably I don't know how many yards. A couple hundred yards of Plarn maybe. It's not enough. Like I still have to go, more. And you just need a lot because you really go through it. Like each bag, I think one bag only gets you maybe an eighth of a yard. Like you need about 8 bags to get a good yard out of them. Yeah. Or maybe 6 bags. Well, you get it.
A lot of work
it's a lot of work for a little bit. Yeah.
So my grandma used to cut up people would donate clothes and stuff and to her, like my mom and her sisters.
Yeah.
And like blouses and shirts and my grandpa's shirts and stuff. And she'd make some beautiful rugs.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yes, I want to do
my drag rugs.
Yeah. That would be cool. But I don't think my family would, I'd have to donate them probably.
Oh. Well, I would just tell them this is my house and I'm keeping these rugs.
I know. I got these really beautiful wool rugs, and boy, I'll tell you, that caused like a whole thing.
Oh.
They were like, I guess they were like punch rugs, and they were wool, and they had this beautiful design and this whole thing, and then matched my house. I didn't have to do anything weird or whatever. Yeah, that was a big thing. So I'm like, okay. So, my creativity is somewhat stifled in that regard.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes people ran in your parade.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, Liz wants to come. Oh, yay.
Oh, sure. Come on up. Oh. Oh, shoot. What I do now. Excuse me. I can, let's see here.
Is she down on the bottom level or it's hard to get to it?
Yeah, all of a sudden I have these extra screens. Come on up, dude.
It's funny.
I need to leave in a little bit because I'm getting hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Have not had supper yet. I'm terrible about eating late.
Oh, that is late, yeah.
I've just, for the most part, I've just been eating like a can of soup or something at night. Oh, here she is.
Hold on, you guys.
Oh,
I'm sorry, you guys.
I'm
I'm trying to get through.
Hello.
good to see you.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Good. See, look, these are the rugs I'm telling you.
Oh, those are really
Gosh,
cute.
those are cute. Peeps.
Yes,
Yeah.
for Easter. I think
They are.
Yeah, I like them.
Darling.
Yes.
that's how.
Fancy.
Mhm.
Very nice.
So I made this one for the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
This one belongs to my son. He wanted a llama.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
That is very cute.
That is cute.
They're very easy to make. A lot of fun. I just started doing these
Mm.
Do the
a week,
punch thing.
a week and 3 days. So I did 4 of them already.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And then I did this one for my daughter.
Oh, wow. Rosalie would love those too.
That's really
loves,
cute.
like,
So cute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're
Where
very,
did- so they're
very
kits?
easy to make.
That's awesome.
Are they kits?
No.
These-
Actually, my child just said, Mom, make me a stitch. I just like hand drawn it really quick and
Yeah.
then went in with the needle.
Oh, wow.
You are fancy.
I
Smart.
like it.
Where do you
have
find the yarn that you punch in there?
This
Yeah,
is
that's
acrylic
what
yarn. It's Big Twist. Big Twist for these. No, Big Twist, Red Heart, and then this is Hirschner's acrylic yarn.
Oh, wow. Oh, you cut them yourself?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
this is
you-
work.
Yeah, it
Yes,
works.
he's
It's
doing it.
very cute.
Yes. That's
yeah,
great.
it's very, very easy. Like I bought because you have to have like the right mesh to the right needle to the right yarn, I guess.
Yeah.
And I tried different ones. I made a hot mess on some stuff, but
Yeah.
I figured it out and I was able to do them. Yeah.
Because I remember when I tried the punch hook rugs, they sold pre-cut yarn in different colors, but I don't see that anymore. I don't know where it would be.
Well, with this one, all you do is it's the needle. You put your yarn through the middle of the needle, and the yarn is still attached to the hank or the skein, and all you do is it's almost like doing sewing machine. Do you know how it just goes in and out on the sewing machine? Same thing.
Okay.
You just,
nice.
So you're not constantly cutting anything. You're just basically coloring in the lines, is what I would say.
That's funny. Okay, I can do that.
Exactly.
If I had to cut it, I would. Yeah, that's good though.
No,
That's good.
you don't cut it at all unless like you're gonna change colors or you want to change directions. You just cut it in the back.
Nice.
And I mean, no one sees it but they only see the front side of the
Right.
of what you're making.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
because I want to make a gnome, an Easter gnome, but I'm just like, I don't know if I want to push myself that far yet.
Oh, that would be really
Do it
cute
if you
too.
can do that, girl.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can do it.
Well,
think
it's
you're
only
good.
it's
I
I'm
have
telling you, it's
every
not even
confidence.
2 weeks yet, so I'm
Yeah.
still kind of figuring out the things how as I go.
Yeah.
But I do have a video like how I made this and how I designed it. It was
Yeah.
just a jar lid. You do the little
Oh,
circle.
wow.
The ears, I did it with one of my headset little box. Did the little ears, and that was it.
Huh.
That's all it was. It's nothing hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very easy. I'm telling you, I can do one of these rugs in like maybe 2 days,
Yeah.
give or take. Yeah, it does not take long.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like 23 inches, I believe. The loom that I'm using is 23 inches. So that's how we get these.
Very cool.
That's nice.
Thank you. That's how I wanted to show you
I
guys.
need to figure out how to do some stuff on my Addy and use my. I've got
Yeah.
the Addy King, and then I've got the smaller one, the
Mm-hmm.
Addy Grass or whatever you call it.
Yeah, I just wanted to start using up a lot of the acrylic.
Mm.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So how much yarn do you think you use then to make that?
Well, I have 2 of these, and I still have, I think it's like half a hank of the blue, no, not the blue, yellow, and then this one I have very little of it on the pink because it came smaller yardage, and then this one, also like half a hank to do this one and the other rug.
Mm.
Yeah, and then like the gray, it's Aldi yarn. I don't know if you guys remember when Aldi's was selling yarn also.
Yeah.
Ours only did for just a little bit, and it was the weirdest yarn. It was heavy, and it felt like a brick, and it was kind of. It was
They
weird
work for this kind of stuff.
Strange texture.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so all this is just acrylic. I had a lot of like leftovers. You know how you do crochet something? It's not like a full hank, but it's not really something. So you just use what you got and design the things.
Excellent.
That's nice.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back down there and
all right.
chat with you guys. Bye.
All right. You have a good day. And thanks so much for coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Nifty.
Well, ladies, I'm gonna get going too because
yeah, eat something good to eat. Yeah,
my parts will rust up. Get stiff. I got to move every little bit.
Yeah, I understand that.
And stuff. And I'm hungry.
It's time.
I look like I was hungry.
Well, I appreciate you
I
coming
look
up.
like I shouldn't eat for a long, long time. But I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Certainly. Thank you for having me.
Anytime.
Yeah, good to see you.
Y'all later, Gators.
Right. Have a good night.
See ya.
Love you, B.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Me too. Take care.
Ugh.
Yes.
Well, I thought it would. I thought that she was like, there must be something else where you, it's like a shade carpet that I didn't realize that was like smooth. So that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's almost like latch hook, but I don't think that's what she's doing.
No.
The latch hook had those pre-cut
Yeah,
things.
yeah, I think that's what I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
That's really neat, though.
Yeah, it's impressive.
You okay, Noni?
I must have picked something up when I was at the doctor's office because I mean that's the third time today I've had to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Only got yarn barf. I got no.
yeah.
oh
Mm,
my.
it's not.
I drank. Colin brought me some Sprite, and I drank it, ate a little bit, and then wasn't. As soon as it went down, that stomach started cramping.
Mm,
That's the third time today. Good Lord, how did I
that's not
pick up?
good.
Yeah, it's really bad because I have that hernia in my stomach when
Oh.
throw up. That really hurts. Ugh.
Mm.
I haven't had this, not a stomach flu or whatever this is, in forever and a day.
Mm,
Whew.
yeah.
No cutting. Okay.
Oh, no cutting. Yeah. See, I like that.
Yeah, I like that too, because
Yes.
I like to cut my yarn like once.
Right. Right. I hate. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
Hmm. I'm gonna definitely have to check that out on her channel.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
So how are you doing, Nifty?
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. And is anybody in the chat working on anything? There's this skein of rust. It's like rust colored, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to describe. Yarn that I got at Joann's. I want to make something out of, but I'm not real sure what yet.
Rust. Mm.
Oh, a bobble blanket. That's cool.
Ooh, fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear back from Rosalie?
Uh-uh.
No. I'll write her when I get off of here
I
too.
messaged her a couple times and I messaged her at 7:34. She didn't say anything.
Well, maybe she's watching, or maybe she's just busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try one of her puppies too.
Yeah.
I bought that yarn to try them, but then I was thinking I kind of like some different animals in those. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Oh, Debbie's looking for a new project to do.
Oh.
What do you like to do? Blankets or garments, or what do you like to do, Debbie? Oh, knitting socks.
Oh.
Oh, she's knitting socks besides those.
Oh.
She is one talented.
Yes. Yeah. I got to step up my game. Yeah. That's great.
Oh, that's cool, Christy. I'll have to check that out too.
Mm-hmm.
I found today when I was over there fishing around, so I found a pair of like house slippers I'd made out of blanket yarn.
Oh, wow.
I kind of remembered. I think it was back when I bought that back when the Dollar Tree was affordable.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I made
Yes.
some.
It's amazing how fast you can get to like $50 or $60 at the Dollar Tree, because you think, oh, this can't be that much, and then you get up there and like, oh my gosh, what did I
Yes.
do?
Yep.
I thought Cynthia was going to die laughing when they raised up to $1.25, and I said, "Well, I can't afford to shop there no more." Just that,
Mhm.
silly, and she thought that was so funny. And then, but I'd had more than that than I thought I had, and I had,
Yeah.
I just got to look.
Yeah.
then I'll get to looking and I find I have so much. My goodness
Mhm.
gracious.
Very cool, Liz.
Yeah. Oh, she crochets socks. Okay.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, we were wondering. We were like, "Ooh, socks. That's pretty." Yes.
I still think it's funny, as Cynthia says.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I said, well, I can't afford to shop there no more.
Yeah, when it happened, it was kind of shocking, but
Well, that was its appeal, that it was the dollar. Everything was a
Mhm.
dollar.
yeah.
And I remember going in there when they put it up to just $1.25, and then people were just like going in there and hearing people just griping and griping.
They were. Yeah, I
That was
remember.
the appeal, is everything was a dollar.
Yeah. But it's funny. The other day I was in there and this lady spent like $130. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's terrible.
We've done it. We've done it. We
Yeah.
went in there and bought. I was in there one time and they had well, they still do. I noticed the other day when I was there, like the spices, and they're a good brand of spices.
Mm-hmm.
And they had Tones and
Oh yeah.
French's
Right.
spices, and I bought a whole bunch because they were the
Mm-hmm.
big bottles,
Yeah.
because or the
Hmm.
big jarred bottles, whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I bought. Well, I also,
Yeah.
um, I was going to a
Yeah.
wedding shower too, and I bought a bunch of Betty Crocker kitchen
Mm-hmm.
utensils and stuff like that. Well, it was my
Right.
niece's, and when I got up to the checkout was $125.
Yeah.
And the lady, when I went to, I was keep full. Colin had this cart full, and I had my cart full. And the girl
Oh
that
wow.
was checking this out, she just kept looking. It was like, my lord,
It's a lot.
like stressed out. But 125 things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that adds up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Debbie does both. Knit and crochet. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Me too.
I guess we can each of us now here talking can knit and crochet.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't knit socks though. That seems like an ordeal, but I bet I could do it.
I had baby booties one time, but they weren't as complicated. I
Right.
had the 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 hooks with the little thingy on the end, but that
Mm-hmm.
wasn't so involved. I didn't have to have like the fancy smancy making the ribs and or the
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
table. That was easy, but
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do it now. That was a
Yeah.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I haven't made any baby stuff. I might try a few just for funsies
Mhm.
and donate. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
right when the big C was right before when they were talking about being on the East Coast. I guess it kind of basically started from there and spread out. Or came in,
Well,
or how
yes
was it?
and no. Well, I'll tell you this story. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but my sister used to belong to this ski group from Pennsylvania. It's a national group, and they had a convention in Idaho. What's the Sun Valley, Idaho?
mm,
And there were like 200 of those people on this thing. And my sister didn't go at the last minute. She said, "Oh, I'm gonna skip it." And it was March of 2020. It
Yep.
was March, and they all got COVID to
Oh,
oh,
some
my, yeah.
degree. Yeah, from going. It was Idaho. That's where they went. Sun Valley, Idaho. Now I don't know, you know, because they were hanging out in the town. Like they were going to all the local spots and everything, going to the restaurants and stuff. And they all got it. And two people, I think, didn't make it.
Yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah, and there's a really famous person that got it from on that trip, like Noni's boyfriend's partner was on that trip and got sick.
Mm.
Yeah, and he said he fell asleep for like 3 days. Like he said his wife was like, poking him like, "Are you okay?" And this is before anybody knew all about it.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I remember the wreathing nurse. I don't know if you guys remember her. Her name was Teresa, and she was a nurse, and she made these wreaths, and that was why she, that was her channel name, the wreathing nurse. And she
Okay.
kept like coming on my lives, and she's saying, you guys got some bad stuff going on, and she was talking about it, but she wasn't calling it anything.
Right.
But why in the world is my battery saying it's working? Yeah, I'm unplugged. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, like I remember a couple of people on that trip, like they were found unconscious on the floor by their partners. Like a couple of people, like they got it. Yeah, like that. And they, people didn't know what it was, and then literally 7 or 8 days later is when the whole thing came out.
Well, my cousin Jackie, she was in the hospital for 3 months.
Yeah.
And we always tell her she's got 9 lives because she lived through that. And
yeah.
And then my friend Dana, her brother Deanie, he was a truck driver.
Yeah.
And he had drove to, I don't know, he was delivering, he was in Maryland or out there, New England or some whatever. But he got sick and ended up in the hospital out there. And she flew out there.
Yeah.
Now he lived through it. He's the same age as me. He lived through it, but he was out there in the hospital, all the time. And his family, wife was, and kids were here.
Right.
And my friend was keeping us all updated on Facebook and stuff. And she took a picture of him the day that, because he's in a coma, and that he came out. And then, oh my gosh, he just looked like a completely different person. And so did my cousin. She dyed her hair, but she didn't have very much gray. But she's in a coma for 3 months, and she was completely white-headed after COVID, and so was he. And I've had other people come and tell me that they were like, in the hospital for so long. Even if you dyed your hair and you weren't all the way gray, you wouldn't just be, your hair's not going to grow out that much in 3 months. It grows out from color. But they all of them went gray, and I'm like, that's the dead cell. And that was I remember watching a thing on YouTube about this doctor talking about illness, and our hair is dead cells, so the cells die off at a rapid speed. When you're sick, they're just going crazy, and that's why some people can be, after a long illness, their hair changes, everything changes. But boy, the stories my cousin tells me about what she said she thought that she was actually not alive, but she thought she was a ghost. She said, "You will love this when I tell you this." And she makes it so funny because she's just, my family, we're all a bunch of goofballs, bunch of nuts. We got to make everything have a funny, even when it's sad, try to make it funny to lighten the mood. But anyway, she said, "I actually thought that I had died. I didn't know what I was dead from." She said, she said, "I was visiting everybody." And she said, "I thought I was a ghost." She said, and I even thought, she said at one point, she must have been looking up at these bright lights like they had on the ceiling. And she thought that was going up in a spaceship. And she said that she could hear people talking, and this just went on and on and on. And when she came to, she could remember all this. And she said, "For 3 months, I laid there and all this stuff going on." She said, "I actually thought that I was a spirit." And she said, "I talked to my mom and my dad that had passed away, and aunts and uncles." And I was like, "Oh, that was wild. Very wild." But oh
Yeah, I suppose you would feel like you're on the brink of death, or
yeah.
like pulling yourself back or something. I
Mhm.
don't know.
And she said it's just like she felt like she was just like falling, and she heard like when she woke up, um, she, I guess they medically induced her. They made her be going to medically induced coma. But
Hmm.
she said when she was getting better, and she all of a sudden she heard her daughter Marissa saying her name, like "Mom, Mom." She said she sounded like she was in a tunnel, and she said I opened my eyes, and she said, "Oh Lord, please, you didn't. Please don't." She thought her daughter had died, and she was coming to wherever she was in heaven or wherever she was, and she said it was just so freaky, but
Hmm.
you know, crazy. So it was very weird. I said, "Yeah, she's been through some stuff. Let me tell you."
Yeah, that's terrible. Wow.
She had a car wreck. She 10, 12 years ago, going to work in the morning, she hit a deer
Mm.
and she was upside down in her truck. The truck had rolled off down the ravine,
Mm.
and she was down there. I don't know how many hours before they noticed her, and she's been through some. She's
Mm.
had so many body parts, replaced, and joints, and
Mm-hmm.
girl has been through some stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, the only person in my family I know who got it is my niece, and she worked as a personal banker at the bank. So she still had to have customer contact somehow. I don't know, but she was the only one I heard of that got it. But
Yeah, my sister's family, uh, my sister Joyce, her daughter Daphne's a doctor, and then the other one's Nefeli's a nurse practitioner, and then the other two are in the medical field, but not exactly what they do. But uh, they were so cautious, always so cautious, and they just kept getting all of them. I'm like, and it's not funny. I don't know. I'm laughing, but she would say, "Here we are. We're so cautious, and we just keep passing it around, and then we get." I'm like, "Well, quit getting it. Don't be so cautious." Well, I've had two of the injections. I don't plan on getting any more.
I think I had 6 or 7. I got
They
all
tried
of
to
them.
tell me. They tried to tell me back when it first happened that I had it, and I was really
Oh
sick.
gosh,
It's a
I'm so
cold, but
sorry, Cynthia. That's awful.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. This yarn. I washed the other blanket when I finished it, but it didn't make my hands feel this weird as this one does. It's got, ugh,
You think they sprayed it with something, or?
I don't know. It just feels weird. I mean, I still got a little bit of it tangled up. I just got to pull the thread through, but I will not pull from the center with the next one that I add on to it. That's how it happened.
Hmm.
Pulled from the center, and then the center was getting, it was real big, and then when I picked it up, it fell through. That's what caused it to tangle. And usually, when I do have these balls of like any kind of yarn that's in one of those balls, I usually unravel the whole thing and roll it in a ball because it makes it more easier. It's not good English. Easier to work with. Yeah, this just feels like it's got something on it. Don't got a bad smell or anything, but I just washed that. The first one washed it on a gentle cycle and threw it in the clothes dryer for about 15 minutes on a medium heat. Maybe a low heat, I think it was. What setting? It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna wash the 2 blankets that I have made. Um, I made a yellow one um, that I should wash too, and then maybe put them into use.
Yeah, I like to put one on my couch, but since I got this leather furniture,
Mm-hmm.
it slides right off. But I'm hoping my husband will go to his sister's for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Then I can go ahead and do what I want to do in this living room, because if I go to change his stuff around and he's here, he'll be telling me, "You're not doing that," be griping at me. So I can't handle that. So,
Well, just be careful you don't hurt yourself.
oh, it's really, yeah, I won't. Everything's real easy to move because I got those little pads underneath the legs of everything.
Oh,
And then
Cynthia says yellow.
yeah, she likes her yellow.
I remember when I worked in Milwaukee at an insurance company, and my friend was like crazy for my blankets, and I'd work so hard to get one done for her, and then she'd take it lovingly home. I made her a yellow one, also double stranded, and after that my arm hurt so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Pulling that double strand through. Oh my gosh.
Well, that cortisone shot I had in my elbow, it sure helped mine, because mine was hurting from making so many plants. I need to get down to my sister's because uh, my mom embroidered, that was it. But she had one of these called a seamstress chest of drawers. It's really old and it's really neat. My sister asked me the other day, you need to get down there and come down there and get that. And I said, I know, but I don't want to do it when Kim's home because he'll get mad if I drag anything in. But I'm thinking I'll go have me and Colin go down and get it. And it'll fit underneath the bar facing, on the living room side. And I'll just slide it right up underneath there and have all those drawers, and I'll sort through stuff. I got a box here in the middle of the floor that I keep throwing things to. I'm constantly throwing things in boxes to take to the Goodwill. And the back seat is full of stuff. So I need to fill that up and get this room organized. Again.
Yeah, it's a constant battle, I think.
Yeah, especially with me, because I get an idea to make something and then I realize I put the yarn on the bottom somewhere.
Yeah. Oh.
And I got 2 big shelves in the bedroom full. And then I got a traveler's trunk, 2 of the old steamer trunks that one Kim's grandma gave us, and the other one I think we bought it at an auction or something. But I got to get in there. I know there's blankets in there, in both of those.
Oh, sure, Cynthia. After I get it washed, I'll show it to you.
Yeah, that's why I bought all that yellow yarn from from Amazon, that Red Heart, because I want to make one of those daisy. Oh, we'll make it on a smaller scale though. A daisy granny square bedspread like I made years ago. I had one. I made one throw. They were pink, light purple, light pink, light purple, yellow, a light blue, a light kind of a coral color. I'd made one year. I probably still got, I think that might be in there in that trunk. And it was like just like little flowers, squares. This last knot, just don't want to give it up. on. Look at that. Just a little bitty.
Cynthia, are you going to make a video when you get your plant?
I'm making one of my pretty puppy dog.
Yeah, I'm going to make one too. Hopefully I don't cry or anything.
I got a plan I need to finish putting together. Oh gosh, belly, don't act up again. I just got you under control. Whew. See if this taste of water makes my stomach hurt when I take a drink. Yep. Even when it gets even water, drink it, making my belly hurt for some reason.
And next time I'm not using a G hook, I'm going to use a J, I think, for
Wow.
granny squares. Although it does look nice. Oh, Cynthia said maybe.
Sent my sister that thing. Oh my gosh. I need to send that to you, Michelle. It's so funny. It's a little kid. This little kid. My sister. I sent it to Rosie too, but she didn't say anything.
Mm.
I made a video of my yarn barf. I'll have to make a video of it saying I got it. The yarn barf out.
Yeah. Yeah, those if you don't keep the band on that what was it called? The anniversary cake, the outside just comes off like in sheets.
Yeah, this just
It was just a mess.
well, that first one I couldn't. I just kept digging and digging in the center to find the center string, and I couldn't find it. And then this one was just like hanging out, so I pulled from the center. And then this morning when I went to pick it up to work on it, the whole center fell out. That's when the yarn barf happened. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
I guess I'm too rough on stuff or something. I don't know.
My sister, she's here that she goes, what happened? Or she goes, she did it just to be funny. She said, I thought this was a living room. Oh, I forgot. It's not a living room. It's a craft room. I said, you better believe it. She died laughing.
Mm-hmm.
She said, you need one of those big old tables like they have at Walmart. You need it in the middle of the floor. And I said, I know. Kim was like, don't give her no ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, if you make your living room your craft room, you don't have to worry about entertaining people.
That's true. Or you gotta welcome people into your home that understand you.
My entertaining days are over. I used to always entertain people. Always invite people to dinner. No, no more.
Yeah, it seems like I used to go out to dinner. Well, I think it's since the big C that my whole
it changed my whole.
has changed.
It changed my whole. I mean, I didn't have it, but it changed my whole outlook on people.
Yeah.
Not people per se, like just people, but on who you let in your home and.
Yeah. It's funny, Grandma Sleeper always said you should keep people at least arm's length.
Yes. Keep them, and they should stay out of your 3 feet of personal space unless you welcome them in.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess
get older, we change.
Really isn't long enough, but
yeah. I used to love to. I was always having people over dinner, but ever since that's happened, I'm just like, nope. Keep to myself. But I had this one friend, and she would come, and she would, and I had put a sign out there on the door: if do not knock on my door if you don't have a mask on your face. And I had this one friend, and she would sit out there and beat on the door. Let me in, let me in. I said, do you have a mask? And she said, no, I don't. You ain't gonna. I don't have nothing. I said, no, girl, you ain't coming in. We've been friends since kindergarten. I said, you go out to the door and get your mask. So she said, well, hand me one, dang it. So I said, I'm going to do more than hand you one. I'm going to make you one. So I'd hand her a mask to the door. She put it on. And then she'd come in. And then she'd want to hug me when she left. I'm like, nope, stay over there.
Yeah, it's hard too for me because I'm like a big hugger and
yeah,
can't
that
do
did it for me. I was a big hugger too, but that did it for me.
Yeah.
And she'd laugh and she'd say, you crazy thing. And I'd say, no, I'm serious. She'd, no, you're not. I said, yes, I am. And Colin said, believe me, she's serious. But I made her a couple of masks, and she'd say, I'm going to town today. I'm coming over. And I said, you got your mask? And she said, yes, I got my stinking mask. I said, okay.
Well, we got 13 people here.
Party time. Oh, we're about pooped and partied out, ain't we?
Yeah.
We're about my Rosie girl.
Yeah, we're about done. Yeah. I'll text her when we get off. Well, I want to thank everyone for stopping in tonight, and we appreciate all of you. I think now who's tomorrow?
Is it me or Rosie, or who is it?
I think it's Rosalie, but if she doesn't want to go, then I'll I'll contact you guys and see what we should do.
Okay.
Are you going to message her?
Yeah.
Yeah, message her, and if you guys have let me know.
All right.
Okay, honey.
All right.
Everybody.
All right. Good night.
Noni.
Good to see you.
Love you all. Good night.
Love you guys.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Night night.